think it's been 0 for a couple seconds, but hello there. The proper greeting is we are back on Obi-Wan today, but happy Friday. Good morning, it's 11 a.m. here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and yeah, I'm excited for some Star Wars Unlimited today. Let's see here, I think I finished posting my link across the Discord world, just taking a quick look, but as I stall here, because y'all know I cannot multitask, so I can barely keep talking while I'm doing something else. I think it's something I just have to either, I don't know if it's something I can work on or just like accept that I'm not a multitasker. It could be an ADHD thing, but yeah, appreciate you all for tuning in right away this Friday morning. Yeah, I'm really excited. We got today. I'm putting on the deck for the deck list on the screen. Obi-Wan versus Temple yet again. I think this is. I'm pretty. I wouldn't say I'm like 100. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what it takes to be 100% locked into a deck right now, but I'm like as close as you can get to 100% locked in. Like it's a deck I've got sleeved up right here. I got some new bling yesterday. I got 11 packages from TCG Player, so I have a deck. I'm missing what, a singular Prestige Foil Masterpiece and my third Judge Yoda. But the deck is pretty. It's very pretty. It's bringing a lot of joy just to look at it, and so playing with it I'm really excited for. And I have a tournament next weekend at Adepticon here in Milwaukee. I don't know if anyone else here is going, but next Thursday, Friday, there's sealed tournaments, 6 rounds of Swiss, and then Saturday is a premier tournament, 6 rounds of Swiss. So next week's streams will probably do like a limited stream on at least on. Well, I'll be streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday probably, or maybe just Monday, Tuesday. But one of the days will be a limited stream next week, if not both, probably at least just one. So today we got premiere. Yeah, I'm excited. Again, I mentioned in my title and thumbnail and stuff. So we got some content creators we're playing today. I'm playing Bobby Sapphire from KTOD first. And then I'm playing against Rebel Resource, aka Ryan Warner from Team LXO and his own channel. And then Jordan from the Colorado Cantina crew after that. So we got a stacked lineup here. Not only they're great to make amazing content, but they're amazing players. So yeah, I'm excited to see how Obi-Wan fares, because I'm kind of at the point with the deck where I feel like while random queue is still fine, it's not like the best use of my time per se. So you're gonna see this more often, where I'm gonna have more streams where I line up. And if you ever want to play me on stream, like on Monday, I played someone from my Discord that I didn't know until Monday. So I'm open to playing anyone really. I just want to play quality reps against someone I know who's, not playing their first week of the game, which is the problem. I think that's where Care Bass is, like you just don't know the random queue. So making sure my deck list is up to date. But yeah, I'll talk about the changes in a second. I want to get the lobby out there for Mike. Oh, we have a. Oh, whoa! There's new SWSATs integration. Yep. To send. Thanks. There's new SWSATs integration here. That is cool. I need to take a look at that later. Oh, nice. That is pretty sweet. All right, if you're not using SWSATs, check out our video on late night gaming. So I can move my mic a little bit closer here. Where Loopy and I dove deep into how SWSATs works. It's a little bit long, but at least get you started on using this site if you don't already for tracking data. We're also gonna give another tutorial later. So let's see here. We gotta do. I guess it doesn't really matter which one I do between these two. I'll use the SWSATs deck now. I'll try this out. Let's try this out. Private. Best of 3. Using my playtesting SWSATs link. And then let me copy the link. Just double checking things before I get started here. All right. How's everyone's day going so far?
Hello there.
Appreciate you tuning in early on. We'll see what Mike has for us here. He's got the Vel Red Splash. I have not really played against this deck much, but I played against Jin, you know, quite a bit, so I'm excited to see how this one goes. And yeah, I think we're all good to go. I have the updated version of the list. I put in the third. Oh shoot. Let me start over. All right, I remember my greeting. What's up, Adam from the West Coast? Good morning, Tom. Is that Tom? Sorry, I'm bad at reading. Sunny Belgium. All right, hell yeah. All right, that's true. All right, we're gonna start the game. And I just want to double check my stats I'm at 40 and 25. I want to make sure they're being recorded. All right. Good luck, have fun. Haven't played against this yet, actually. All right. So we're gonna do. I'm not gonna have a record. I'm just gonna have what game it is. This is game 1. I'll put this. Actually, I'll try putting this on the side. Maybe I'll try putting it over there. So let's see here. Seems like maybe a better Jin deck. So let's see here. We're gonna keep. We have a 2-drop into a 3-drop. Not our best curve here, but yeah, Vel Red. Cause yeah, if y'all didn't see the Nexus tournament, it was pretty good. What's up, Brian? Thanks for tuning in. I think here I probably want to keep the blue leader, and I'll just have to play out the blue leader if I don't draw a better turn 2 play. I might actually keep the Gungi for the extra HP, and if I draw a Maz. So we'll get rid of both our Minas, I think is fine. I think. Yeah. Yeah, hard to say. I mean, so Mike is asking which to drop. I'm gonna do my best to like narrate our conversation if we're talking on the side. If you don't have voice chat. He's asking which chat strip is the best. Is best versus me. Maybe the mimic is. Actually, you know what I can do? What if I like shift myself over a little bit so y'all can see the chat just a little bit? All right, we drew the Maz, which is awesome. You know, that way I was ready for if you played like a 2-4. You know what? I have my other computer for the March Madness tournament, but we're gonna lock in, folks. We're playing against right now is the #1 player in the world, so we gotta lock in a little bit. So you have Maz. We probably don't keep the Kellerin. Well, this might be a grinder, so you don't keep the Ghost. So I want to keep Maz or Blue Leader for this turn. Probably the Maz, and they'll have either Shatter next turn. Do I not keep the Kellerin, or is it the Ghost? I think it's the Kellerin. I don't really know this deck yet. I don't know how aggressive he's gonna play it, so I think I go ahead and get rid of my top. Like I still have a lot of top end. If it was a Yoda, I probably would keep it, but Kellerin, even though it's only 2 in the deck, I'm still gonna get rid of it. Again, I could get rid of the Ghost and regret not keeping what's it called? Oh, I don't for the credits. Yeah, I gotta make sure I don't just tap out, right? I think it's did I just swing into Nemec? No, I think I XP here. So I kinda want to Dirtle. I kinda want to Dirtle and see what he does. So I'm gonna XP to kinda Dirtle. And then he plays Axe Woes, which we're gonna Shatter next turn. So I think we just Maz to base, because if I go Maz into Nemec, he can keep me off the force, right? Because it'd be 3 on Gungi and the spot, I could swing into Maz. So we're gonna just do the 5 to base. I'm glad we had this Shatter. Oh, and we gotta protect the pod, which obviously isn't as good into Axe. So we probably get rid of it, or are we just Shattering into Ghost? Or actually, no, I probably want to keep the Blue Leader, so now we can do Shatter into either Ghost or Blue Leader next turn and see whether we need help on space or on ground here, is my thought. So, yeah, let's hope. Yeah, I think it seems good. I think just one removal. Again, we don't run a ton of removal events anymore. I did go up to the 3rd shatter, but I think did I just immediately shatter here? Or did I ever bait out more, what's it called? No, I think I just immediately shatter. I think so. Oh wait, I don't even need to use the force. Yeah, all right, yeah, immediately shattering there makes more sense. Now I get the force to XP Mouse if I want to. Yeah, there's Kanan. Okay, he's got Kanan. I should remember it's Kanan with a splash, but bouncing, I was gonna say bouncing Gungi doesn't feel that great there. So here, I gotta remember Zeb next turn. It needs Kanan, right? So I think I killed Kanan. I used the force. I don't think I need the force for next turn. I think I can go ahead and we could XP. I think I'm gonna XP mod. If he XPs Kanan, then I might just claim. Might just claim and go blue leader then into Kanan. Cause I want to, because if I just swing here now, then he claims and plays Zeb, and it feels pretty bad. So I think we don't need to play the ghost next turn. So I think I'm gonna claim and blue leader into Kanan there. That's my thought. So I don't know what pingers he could have, right? So leaving blue leader at 1 health. Yeah, Kanan. I remember Kanan's the best 4-drop for this deck for sure, right? Yeah, Tommy, right. And now playing blue leader. Next turn we're playing either Lando or Ghost probably. So we probably don't need either Gungi or the Masterpiece. I'll keep Gungi. So we can kind of sneak it in. We can sneak it into our curve to get an extra unit on board for Yoda. Is my thought over the Masterpiece. So we're gonna do this. Do we use the credit token? I have no use for the credit, but does he have stuff that can steal it? He could have like Arvel. Or if I just burn the credit. I guess you don't have Terramin. I guess he doesn't have Terramin, so I guess I can go ahead and pick out the credit tokens, and then yeah, I like this ambush because again, if you trade just to trade Nemec in, that's totally fine. And we'll see, like if he Zebs now, Zeb only does the 3 damage. So Zeb can finish off our blue leader, but then Maz can finish off Zeb pretty nicely. So, it's something I've noticed this deck can struggle with is like these the four health sentinels like Zeb or even like another Typho in the mirror is that like Obi-Wan only swings for 3. Obi-Wan can't self buff, right? He'd be way too good otherwise. And now I think we just flip Obi instead of swinging with Maz. That's my thought. So we resource. Okay, we haven't lost too much short resources besides the 1 Keller, and we have a decent hand here of units to curve out. I do wish I could have kept that protect the pod, to be honest, because of hitting Vel, but yeah, but we can. This credit token could come in handy. Like say you were to give me another one this turn, I could slam the Gungi. I keep saying I was saying Gungi again, wasn't I? Yeah, let's see here. Yep, there's the Zeb I talked about. So yeah, I think playing around the Zeb was right. Like to stop that 5 damage Zeb. Because now I think you have to kill the blue leader. Okay, puts it on Maz. So I immediately kill here. And then I already have the force. So he claims. So now I think do I actually kill the Nemec here? Probably not. Probably not. Kind of wanted to swing in and then probably not is my thinking. I actually rather keep. Yeah, he won't be able to swing with the spy right away. You know, basically he'll be able to swing. So you'll swing with the first action next turn. Ooh, double Yoda is really tempting, but I don't know if it's correct. Maybe I need both Yodas. It is a blue deck, so it has some removal, right? He's gonna have like Lost and Forgotten probably. I have to look. I could cheat and look at the list from the Nexus to get an idea, but so here we've got 7 resources to work with currently. Maybe, you know, unless the credit gets stolen. So we play Lando plus Gunji, I think. I'll get rid of the Cinta. This is the problem I had with Cinta. I feel like I'm resourcing her a lot when I get her late. If I don't see her on curve, she doesn't feel as good. If it had to wait to steal the credit token, we're just gonna play a 5-drop. If not, we'll play a 2-drop and a 5-drop. Is my thought here. So, and we can go Lando or Ghost depending on which arena. Yep, makes sense. Probably Lando at this point. So he's choosing what to disclose here. So yeah, so it has an AN, has the X-Wing. I think I don't need the XP. I think I'd rather just save the 2 damage. So I'm just gonna take out the spy. And we'll see what he does. You guys may want to draw that much this game, thankfully. You know, like the Nemec start. Well, Nemec has swung. I think Nemec did all 9 damage to that base, right? So, I think we Lando just because Ghost now won't be Sentinel until next turn. I think now we can drop Gunji. Excuse me. Yeah, let's do that. So I wanted also Dirtle. Yeah, now maybe he wouldn't have done Sudden Ferocity, you know, this way if I hadn't, if I played the Lando immediately. So yeah, let's just swing in. Ooh, I get the credit token, which means I can just slam Yoda. So that's pretty nice. I don't think I need 2 Ghosts. I'd rather have 2 Yodas and the Yoda Saber. Because one thing I've noticed with Yoda with this deck, with the Obi-Wan healthy on board, that's another reason maybe I could have swung Obi-Wan, because I don't mind Obi-Wan dying, because I kind of need his leader ability to activate Yoda. But now I think we just slam Yoda and kill Vel here. That's got to be GG. I mean, there's the Hammerhead for 5. Kill there. I still have so much health. I have the Yoda Saber. I have 3 Itinerants in the deck still that I haven't seen yet. Let's see, and I have the Ghost I can XP up this turn. Probably play Yoda Saber and kill the X-Wing. Or do we just swing to base? Let's get rid of that. He is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11 AN. So you can swing for 11 with the Hammerhead. Yeah, I think we just play the Saber on Obi and kill the X-Wing. So I'm 4 off lethal right now. So the Ghost should save us here. I don't know what. He goes for the AN, which makes sense. Might have double AN. What does he have any exhaust? He could. Nimble doesn't do it because he doesn't have a unit in my arena yet. Now he's tapped out. Shoot, now AN kill me on the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4. It will. Man. Oh, no, I can kill with Obi-Wan. I can swing and kill with Obi-Wan. And the 5-4 versus 4-3 doesn't matter. I got nervous there for a second. I was like, oh no, I'm feeling so good, but then, yeah. Let's see. He's tapped out. All I can do is XP something. So he's putting more damage on there. I'm nervous still, folks. This is these 8 and N decks. We do another heal, and there's no reason to really a resource. We're either playing Yoda or we're playing Yoda Saber plus other stuff. GG. Yeah, okay, I think, okay, what are we sideboarding here? Wow, this is an intense game. So putting in bows probably, I don't know, it didn't go that late this game, but it could, I think. Well, I don't know, he didn't issue us past 6. So maybe not both, maybe I want the hyperspace disasters actually. Yeah, I think I do because of the hammerheads. And I probably want Galen. No, not probably. I definitely want Galen. I don't think I want Grogu, and I maybe want Heroic Arcs. We can take out 1 Typho for a Galen, maybe 1 Itinerant, just trim the 4-drop, which down to 2 ofs. And then, do I want the Heroic Arc? Kind of, because it kills the 3/2, you know, X-Wing. That wouldn't really be expected. Sorry, one more sec. But then we have to take out more stuff. Maybe this is fine. Maybe the Heroic Arc. It's not really a space aggro. We got the hyperspace disasters, so I think this is good. So we're just putting in the Galens for trimming the 3rd Itinerant and 3rd Typho, and take out the Kellerans for the hyperspace disasters. That seems good. All right. How's it? Oh, my green screen's a little off in my corner. There we go. All right. Just double checking everything on my end before I get started. We're now in up 1-0. No turn 1, so that's an easy mulligan. Ooh, we get our. I love when he mulligan into Consular. Like, it's just so like gross. But I have to remember what counterplay it could have for Consular. Whether we go for it, or whether we keep Yaddle. We have the Cinta follow-up, so I think going for Consular is fine here. And then we either have Ghost or Blue Leader. We have to get rid of one of these cards, though. I think we could get rid of the Typho because we have the Cinta. No, actually, no. We're keeping for sure Consular, Cinta, Ghost, I think. Because that'd be my preferred. Or do I want a Blue Leader? I guess it's Typho. We have other 4-drops. Or I shouldn't keep the 2 5s. Yeah, I'll do this. See if he's got it. And again, we have the Cinta follow. Okay, we do not have a Blue Leader now, so I wish I had kept the Typho, but you never know what you're gonna draw right after that. What up, Eric? How's it going? Playing Mike Jam at Bowie Sapphire here on Vel Red Splash. I'm up 1-0. Got mulligan to the Consular start here, and see if he's got an answer for it. He is the Nimble. Okay, so that's pretty good. We are just gonna play our Cinta and XP the Cinta most likely, depending. I don't know what he's gonna, if it changes what he, you know, depending on what he does with the Bodhi. I think you have to be careful giving me credits here, because if he gives me a credit and the Consular like lives, which it probably will, because a 4/6 Bodhi doesn't really, like, it can't kill my Consular because of the Cinta. Cinta's follow-up here is like insane, actually. So he just swings the base, makes sense. I'm gonna go ahead and XP my Cinta there, and now, yeah, we've got ooh, okay, this is interesting. This is tough. I guess I don't need, is that all 3 Blue Leaders? I guess I don't need all 3. Do I even need 2? Probably not. I can either ambush Blue Leader, like sheet out Blue Leader, ambush into the 2/3, then move to the ground. Probably want to do that because that's going to become a 4/4 in a second, right? And then let the Bodhi attack into the Cinta, sure. I think that's the play. Or do we just okay, I have Kanan. I remember Kanan. I think we just cheat out Blue Leader onto the ground, and then if he Kanans, he only can bounce my Consular. Yeah, I think that's the move. If I have something that my discard pile could cheat out Anakin, I think that's the move. Getting the 5/5 out as opposed to keeping it on the ground. So we're gonna ambush first, and then move it to the ground. Seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. And then I have that ghost for next turn. If he keeps going space, like, yeah, I'm kind of high rolling here a little bit. Yeah, I mean, the same hero power you're supposed to, but yeah, but the downside is like mine, you know, only can give it to one without XP, can't give it to himself. There is, you know, obviously the downsides. And now, do I ever slam this Yoda Saber on Cinta? No, probably not. I don't think it, like, it just seems like unnecessary, in my opinion. I think I just claim. See if you can deny my force, I guess. Here's a way to ping. Does not. Just the Hona, which doesn't feel that great here. And now, oh yeah, now we're gonna trade in the Blue Leader because then we can cheat out Anakin. Seems pretty good. And the Galen, we kind of want to hold. I guess I don't hold the Saber at this point. Is my thought. Either playing Ghost or Anakin this turn, and we want to hold on to. Do we want to hold on to double Anakin? Kind of. Anakin's been it's been one of my best cards. I almost want to fit a 3 of, right? But it's just really hard. So maybe it's the Saber. No, maybe it's not. I don't think. Once I play the first Anakin, he might not die for a while, so I'll keep that. Oh, and I have the credit. I can just rip the Anakin too. So we're gonna go ahead though and trade there. See if he trades the Bodhi. If he does, then we just flip probably. You can play both with Consort for the Saber. Oh. Well, actually, yeah, I can just. Well, the problem is cheating something out that I can't get the heal from the Saber, which maybe is fine. Cause I only have 3 damage in my base total. But I just basically treat. He's got the Arvel. I should, yeah, maybe should have just slammed it. Well, if I slam the Anakin, it doesn't do anything, so I think that's just fine. I guess the ping, that's totally fine. So we still get to cheat out Anakin now and kill the Bodhi, so that seems pretty good. Like this, yeah. Consular, like, it's cheese. It can be cheese, but like if it doesn't get answered, he just wins these games. Like, I've activated it twice now. Yeah, that's a 2-0. That's a 2-0, folks. Over Vel Splash. I mean, I high rolled for sure. I don't think. Well, the Bodhi Nimble was fine to stop the Consular in the first turn, but like, it didn't kill the Consular. Hey, what's up, Winston? Yeah. Sorry, I was off for a little bit. Kind of getting recharged, but I've been doing well this week. I know I missed Tuesday this week. I fell on some ice. I was doing yesterday on stream. I fell on some ice on Monday night. I'm fine. It wasn't that bad, but it could have been bad. But I just took it easy on Tuesday. And yeah, that's a 2-0 win. Yeah, I think, well, if you look at my data, we can look at my data for a second here, because now I've recorded 67 games. Again, these are my like playtesting stats against like players that I know are good, that aren't just random queue basically. It's basically just random queue versus non-random queue. I don't need to like qualify the player skill. It's just random queue versus like random queue. High of 92 down in Texas. Dang, it's finally warm here today in Milwaukee. It's like, I don't know, like 40, which is awesome. Yeah, Topple and Boba. Yeah, it's kind of, yeah. So basically looking at the data. So this is first we look at my, this is my random queue data. I have 132 games, and my play win rate with Consular is 79%, which is actually fun. Interestingly enough, 1% lower than Yaddle here. Yaddle is my highest win percentage in the random queue, which is interesting, and of my turn 1 plays. So really isn't that much of an advantage in random queue, seemingly enough. But the stat that I don't love in random queue is that I don't know if you can see this here, and I probably can zoom in. My win rate going first with initiative, 85%, and it drops 13% when I don't have initiative, which I do not like at all about this deck. And it's just a force tech problem too, inversion symbol problem with, wanting to get the force. So now we can look at the data for my play testing with 67, smaller data set, but it's like, all good data. And Consular now is a highest win rate by 9%. So my win rate for my turn 1 does go up 9% when I start Consular. So I don't love that either. But on the flip side, like, I also don't believe in like aggressively targeting Consular, like mulling for it, especially with 12 turn 1s. There's a moment there where I briefly considered going to like 15 turn 1s just to be able to have like better percentages to be able to mulligan for Consular. But I find that like people are also expecting it at this point, so it's kind of just a bonus when I get it off. And now it's like, I just play with what I get. Basically, that's why I love this deck. It's so consistent that I usually just play whatever 2 into 3 that I get, that I happen to draw. If I happen to draw multiples, it's great to have an option, but a lot of times it's like, if I just don't whiff my turn 1 and turn 2, I'm feeling pretty good about where I'm at, because it's on the 4 resource turns where your curve starts branching out with this deck depending on the matchup. Like, am I playing itinerant to heal to race against space? Am I playing Shatterpoint to defeat a really difficult, really problematic unit like the Clone Combat Squadron? Am I just playing Typho to close up the ground? Yeah, I could go up to 1 more turn 1 play, but just the deck is so tight. Like, I struggle to fit anything in this deck at this point. Like, I was trying the Heroic Arcs main, I ended up cutting those to fit. I want to go back to the 3rd Shatter. I really like, even though Shatter's win rate here is not the greatest, I honestly have been fine with the 12 turn 1 plays. It's a pretty standard number for a reason, because after mulligan you have like a 97% chance. Let me check the math actually. Don't mind my scroll here. When you have 12 turn 1 plays, each individual draw of 6 is 82.6% chance to get turn 1, but it's cumulative after mulligan is 97%. So 3% of your matches you will not see a turn, or games, just say, when you not see a turn 1 play. And I'm honestly okay with that, because even if I put in 1 more, like 1 slot, which is like doesn't seem like a lot, but it's like hard to fit that 1 slot, it only improves my math by like 1 or 2%. So yeah, exactly. Is that our stand? Ryan standing? I assume that's our stand, right? Yeah, I think some of these cards, the numbers you have to look at with a certain lens, because it's like Chirrut and Hantu Blue was my lowest win rate 4 drop. Does that mean it was my worst 4 drop? No, it meant that there was probably skewed by games where I think maybe throw it down in desperation, or like Shatterpoint, maybe I shatter out of desperation, but I'm probably losing that game either way. Or it's like I'm playing, I'm shattering is usually my like, I'm realizing now, especially on 4 resources, I never usually want to play the events. It's only a backup plan. Like, my plan A going into the 4 resource turn is playing a unit and developing my board and having some kind of impact, whether that's through the Sentinel of Typho or the heal of Itinerant Warrior. And that's where I've actually dropped the new Ezra entirely. I'm kind of sad to drop the new Ezra, because I have this Prestiges, and actually I got the Prestiges yesterday and it looked really nice. But I just have found this, like, his impact is just hit or miss. Like, sometimes his heal and his +1 attack with the raid is like so clutch that it feels amazing, but other times he just has a pile of stats and you're just like resourcing him later in the game because he does nothing late in the game really. Whereas Itinerant and Typho like always have impact either on 4 resources or later in the game. So that's why I'm on the 3 Typho, 3 Itinerant now. 10 says good because they had to make good choices. Also disregards, well, hey, that is true. I will defend that. I'm not actually offended, but like, because I do believe I'll just explain my process. And while I'm yapping, I'll show off some of these pretty cards that I got. My process is to like, basically, I always say there's like 2 main factors. I would say when I evaluate a card is how does it feel and how's the data. Okay, and those are my main 2 I look at. And like, for example, moral authority. We're playing later today. Jordan from Cantina Crew might play the card against me, but they're high in that card. There's 2 wolves inside of us. You're right. The Moral Authority card, like I tried it and just didn't. And same with Nimble Prowess. Both Nimble Prowess and Moral Authority. I tried it and the data wasn't awful, but just the feel of the card wasn't really passing the field test for me. Whereas like now, look at Owen Lars. I put him in recently. Only a 57% win rate, so below my overall win rate. But A, he's there for the bad matchups. He's gonna be played in the bad matchups, so it's gonna be lowered a little bit because of that. And B, the feel has been very, very good for Owen. I'll tell you about Owen, like, I think he opens up so many lines because he opens up playing like 2-drop into 2+ Owen or 2-3 into 3+ Owen. Because our units are just so good that actually just playing 2 units in a turn, and we're already often losing initiative anyway because we're giving out the force at the end of the turn, that playing a 2 units just felt very good. And you can XP Owen into a 1/4 that now gives force back and heals and draws. The wolf then draws. That's funny, Winston. No, I love the 2 wolves, but I love both the 2 wolf like serious legit story. Like if you all know the actual like Native American story with the 2 wolves, it's a really cool story. But I also love the memes. So there's like, those are the 2 wolves in me. I love the serious, I love the silly. So yeah, I got my deck here. I'm trying out these, not sponsored, but I'm trying out the new heavy play. I don't know how new they are. The curved sleeves. You can see the bottom have the curved edges. I guess for like shuffling. Exactly, Winston, exactly. So I still need my 3rd Civil Pratt Gunji, but I have 2 Gunjis. My Consulars, I love the Mina Prestige. It's not new, so y'all probably seen it, but I love the Mina Prestige. Just so cunty. Like the tattoo, yeah. Oh, the top can't be curved, I guess. I don't mind it, I guess. Hyperspace foil, I got a Hyperspace foil Sentas. I do have the deck currently right here. I haven't updated the physical deck yet, but these are the, oh wow, it looks, because look, it's funny, it's a green background. So it looks really funny with my green screen filter. It's kind of funny looking actually. Yeah. And then I've got, I really like, this will look better, the Prestige Landos. And Lando, I used to have 3 Landos in the deck, but I really have been happy with the 2 Landos. It's felt totally fine. Because I find that like, at least remember, unlike the Ghost, because the 3 Ghosts over 3 Lando, because 3 Ghosts is like our only big space Sentinel, whereas Lando is part of a package of 3 Senta, 3 Typho, and now 2 Lando as our ground Sentinel package. Tom says, I put Obi Blues, version symbol 128 with Poe Splash. Oh, with Poe Splash Yellow. Yeah, Tom, I think version simple like has this like misconception that like, oh, it's just like weak to space aggro because it's a 4 stack and 25 health. But no, I actually think this deck competes in both arenas very well. It's got very good units in both arenas. The 3 Blue Leaders, 3 Masterpiece, and 3 Ghost. Like I actually, one thing I like about this deck, and I'm writing my Obi-Wan guide, and I'll show, and if y'all have any feedback, it's very early on, not much yet. Still like a week out from being done. I filled out like a section for why would you want to play this deck. I think it's because I mean ones I came up with, and I'm serious. The last one's a joke, but the first 3 are serious. Like this is a very consistent deck that I think is easy to pick up but difficult to master. I'm however many hundreds of games in, and I'm still learning small like intricacies with the lines and the sequencing. Secondly, I think managing the force is kind of just like a little puzzle on top of playing the game. You have to manage the list like the force and like making sure you get it, when to use it, whether you're going to get it back. There's always these extra little layers to work to think about that kind of adds this extra challenge to the game that I really enjoy. And then 3, I think the deck is very interactive. It can compete in both arenas. I think right now people talk about how a lot of decks are just like pick your arena, space or ground, and you're just like doing your thing while your opponent does their thing, and you're playing some solitaire racing, semi-interactive racing. Whereas I think Obi-Wan really competes in both arenas. So that's my little pitch for this deck, other than just showing you off as I play it. I was looking at the swoosh stats data here. Yeah, I don't love about the format as well. Like, yeah, that's why I love this Obi-Wan deck, and it's like cool to be able to put that to words when I realized that. And yeah, if you weren't on stream yesterday, was it yesterday? I have the Judge Yodas that are so sick. They look so much better in person. Third one is out for delivery today, so I gotta check my mail later. Of course, it's not really. It's a year old now. I love my blue leader prestiges. Like I love the X-wing. If y'all don't know by now, I have my X-wing tattoo. I love X-wings. So like playing with the prestige X-wing to me brings a lot of joy to me. This means masterpiece prestige, and then the ultimate bling is my ghost, which I think if y'all are on my Discord, you've seen it. But I have the Judge Ghost. This is the Black Pack Ghost from Galactics. I've got my Judge Ghost sleeved up, and then the Pièce de Resistance, my number 12 serialized ghost that I'm sleeved up to play with. Like, I'm serious. Like, at this point, I opened this in a Carbonite pack a year ago. I'm so pumped to play with it. Like, I'm not gonna be that, like, I'm not gonna be not a weirdo, but not gonna be like, hey, I play my serialized ghost. I'm not gonna point it out, but it's like, I'm gonna enjoy seeing my opponent's reactions if they ever notice it. And then you got the Black Pack Shatters, which are really sick. If you're at the regional here in Milwaukee, the Black Pack Shatters, I made sure to get a playset of those. So the deck is very pretty. Yo, what's up, Jordan? Yeah, I'm kind of stalling here. We played Bobby Sapphire and won 2-0 over Vel Red Splash. And kind of high rolled a little bit, but I need to definitely rewatch that a little bit and see how it's going. So 1 second here, let me just check my messages. Yeah, JTL best prestiges. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of partial to like the spaceships in Star Wars. To me, it's like the spaceships and the Jedi, which is why I love this deck. I get to play with both of those. I get to play with, like, you know, all these cards I really like and characters I really like. But yeah, I think, but I did really like the Secrets Prestige, though. I think those were actually objectively for me, the best, just best looking. If they weren't the cards I wasn't going to be playing with the most, but I just really like the wanted kind of style. And just, I'm happy to say, my double sleeve deck does fit in a regular deck pod here. So though it does, you can see, watch it when I let it go, it's gonna expand a little bit. So I gotta compress it still. You know, having as you all know from just sleeving a deck, it's got a lot of air in there. So it's got and especially just freshly double sleeving a deck, it's got a lot of air in there. So, but yeah, we played Bobby Sapphire and Vel Red Splash. I think I played it pretty well, but also had some great draws. AGGs, I started to rewatch later. Yes, I'm playing Resource soon. Hey, I'm gonna ask see if he wants to play sooner. Early, ready, whenever you are. Yeah, so I'm actually going to both sectors this set. I'm going to both Atlanta and Palm Springs in the US. Oh wait, Carlos, do you want to play? Okay. Or wait, Carl, or actually, Carlos, let me DM you. Are you around in like 45 minutes? Sweet. Or I can play Yoda Killer if you need time. God, all right, everyone's just like, I actually love it when I'm just like DMing people on Discord. And you know, well, I'm just like on stream. I need to work on. I don't know if I can get better at multitasking or not, but I am coordinating. Again, this is where I said earlier in the stream, for anyone who joined late, I'm kind of at the point with the deck where I feel like my time is not the best spent just doing random Q on Karabast. Maybe if I'm trying out like drastic changes or like, you know, more significant changes to the deck, but I'm only at this point, I'm at the point with the deck where I'm only doing 2 to 5 card changes at a time. Sweet. Let's do it. All right. I'll send a lobby to Ryan here. And create a lobby. All right. I'm gonna play. So yeah, Carlos, we'll play. We'll see if we can play later or not. But I will reach out to you because I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I dodged you because I don't want to play. Yeah, honestly though, I do want the Vader Pilot reps because I don't have the reps against that deck, and I have a feeling it's gonna be tough. But maybe with the 3 ghosts, it's doable. But I miss her. Need to play her again. Yeah, I'm excited for this matchup. So I'm playing Rebel Resource, aka Ryan Warner on stream. Seems unfair though. Cat is probably favored into Version Simple. Oh, yeah, Cat and Argentown. All right, we're all set to go. We're not making any changes to the deck, and where do we go? I get initiative, and I have no 2-drops, so we're gonna mulligan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dang, 5 4-drops. That's a mull. All right, we got a 2-drop here. Yeah, so Padme, if you all followed the stream, I did stream Padme a couple weeks ago, the day after the Milwaukee Regional. I love Padme. I have the showcase right here, and love the new Luke. I love the new K2. You know, all the red, yellow hero cards. But the deck has felt like a little too fair. But we'll see here. It could be a decent matchup because the pings are not great for us because Faith in Your Friends can turn off our force in turn 1. And I think here we go. I guess we have to get rid of the Lando because we don't can keep the 5-drop this early. And the question is, do I go? Because the cards to worry about here are Faith in Your Friends paying with right after I play to keep me off the force, or Clan Ordo. So it's like, do I value the force? Like if he has Clan, which one do I play around? Right? It's like. I think I go ahead and play. I think I don't want the Clan Ordo because that's the worst case scenario is passing into Clan Ordo, because then I don't get to swing, I don't get to XP, I don't get to play the Yoda Saber here, and he doesn't have the Faith in Your Friends, so that's good for us. We'll go ahead and claim. Dang it, I really don't want to play this Yoda Saber because he runs like Beguile. But do I ever play the Yoda Saber on Owen? That'd be really funny actually to make him into a 3/4. That's actually interesting. Marin, yeah, Marin is so good as well. And here's tough. I think we get rid of the Itinerant and play the Typho next turn. We're gonna play. This is tricky though, because we're gonna be playing 2 cards this turn. That's the downside of playing 2 cards early on, though, is you get your hand size runs out. But yeah, what's up, Monk? How's it going? Good to see you. I think. I remember what his 4-drops are too. The shield doesn't really matter. It just gets pinged off, right? So, okay, what does he have on 3? He could have Anakin and Marin. So I think we're gonna go ahead and XP to Dirtle. Or do we slam Owen? Or do we slam the Saber? I might just XP to Dirtle. And not get the heal from the Saber. Awkward. This is a little bit awkward. If I slam the Owen, what are the odds he just kills it? Probably pretty good. I don't really want Owen just to die, so if I just slam the Saber, he might just beguile me. I'm just gonna XP. If he beguiles here, it'd be actually awesome because I get to play. Oh, Tom, you're on the Alex Discord. I bet you can beat Ryan. Oh, yes. No, Ryan and I are good friends. He's also from Wisconsin, and so we play pretty often. Just goes to base. I think now we drop Owen, and if he drops Marin, we can eat Marin with her big Yaddle with the Saber. Yeah, let's go. I think I like this. He just gets a kill if you can tack in Nemec. I think I don't race here against a Marin with this deck because that's a rock and stuff. You can kill with the Owen or with the Nemec, but then like I get to drop a. Okay, good draw. I was gonna say we're a little bit. I did finish saying the downside of playing 2 cards per turn is that your lower card hand size means you're kind of getting top deck mode a little early. I might be greedy to keep this Yoda, but I know I'm going to need him in this matchup. This is not like an aggro race. So, Yeah, so he's gonna attack in there. He gets to ping. That's fine. He has the he has the upgrade hit anyway. So if we had just gone base, would have kind of gotten punished by the Sabine. Well, would build to defeat. Yoda Saber is unique actually. I just realized. So, now I'll probably just go swing to base with Owen instead of XPing it. So I kind of want Owen to die. Yeah, take that, Spy. I kind of want Owen to die because I want the draw at this point. I really want the draw into like an Anakin for a 6 resource turn. There's Master Codebreaker. You could have faith in your friends now. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that's a whiff. Ouch. And now, do we ever XP Owen? Keep it off of the, great for me, probably some top end. Do I ever XP the Owen just to save from the Faith in Your Friends ping? We would have just probably ripped it if he had it though. But again, it goes against what I was saying with I want Owen to die, but also, yeah, I might as well. I don't think he's gonna have a way to, he can like, yeah, I don't think he's gonna have a way to ping, double ping Typho, keep me off the force here, is he? He's got Liberty. We're gonna have to deal with that Liberty. We have our hard remove. We haven't used. His hand is just okay. Oh, you already used the ping. What am I saying? Okay, I gotta remember it is a one-time use. I wonder if I ever go for Cinta plus Consular instead of Ghost, and then cheat out Owen or cheat out Yoda next turn. Even though I'm able to activate Yoda, to just get a Yoda on the board against a deck that doesn't have hard removal, seems pretty good. Yeah. This is interesting. Or do I just go for the better card and like keep the Ghost? Don't expect to see. Remember our force units with the Owen are like Kelleran and Anakin are our best hits at this point. I think I will do that. He's just playing all ground. He has like a Liberty, which is not gonna come down for a long time, and just kind of shuts down our Ghost. And he's got, so we're playing for ground here, folks. We're gonna try to keep these. We're gonna play the 3 and the 2. So now, do I ever attack Typho into the Codebreaker, or do I just attack into a Spy? Or do I ever XP? Probably not. I don't need to XP here. Oh, I gotta remember K2SO. So if I K2SO into the, yeah, I'm just gonna kill a Spy. I think I kill one of the raid units here. He's probably gonna swing a Spy in, and I can XP, take it out of K2 on attack range. Because if he swings a Spy in, I think K2 is the main 5-drop to worry about here. Oh, he says Bix. Oh, that's a rock double ping though, is nice. Okay, we don't get a great draw here, but oh, interesting. Okay, choose nothing. I don't know how I do this 1 damage. If it really matters. Probably not. I might as well XP the, in case he has the K2. I might as well give the XP still. I'm not gonna play the guy though. I think he's for sure playing Bix, right? Choose nothing. I don't know. I'll just dirtle. K2 would clear both my things now, but then I get to kill K2 back and get a Sentinel and the Consular to possibly play Yoda next turn. So seems pretty good. There's the Bix, that's a rock. Oh, he kills that with it. That makes a lot more sense. And then we'll just deploy. He does have the credit token, so he can play Liberty. Liberty's 8 cost, right? Yeah, Liberty's 8 cost. So he can play Liberty next turn. But if Bix lives, he can't. So I have to take care of that Bix at some point soon. Probably have to kill the Codebreaker here, though. Although, yeah, I guess... Yeah, we put the damage in there and then there. Alright, and now... I guess Blue Leader, if he has a way to stop the Consular or something, then Blue Leader into Bix is pretty good here. We don't need the heal if we have 0 on base, right? So... Yeah, he swings in the Bix. He's got the 2 cards now, so we can play the Liberty now to play around that. I think I just swing the Owen in. Or do I cheat out the Yoda? That is the question. The Liberty to what? Liberty would exhaust the Consular, so maybe I just slam the Yoda. I think that's a good play. It's like maybe it forces him to like Sudden Ferocity, Padme, because you need double Sudden with Padme to kill Yoda, which is kind of crazy. I think just getting a Yoda. This is not something I do very often, but just getting a Yoda on the board here against if it's like against like a blue deck, maybe won't be as good, but like if you want to get the value, right? You just get to kill my Owen by exhausting it and get rid of the XP, but yeah. That's our main way to kill. Ooh, do we just take another Yoda? I think we just take another Yoda over all these other crap. All these are 2 drops. Yeah, let's take a Yoda. And here, probably need to kill the Bix. It's my thinking. And then we XP Consular. Because if he's gonna, well, I'd rather have him exhaust the Consular with his Liberty swing than the Yoda. So, because we can kill next turn with we have 2 units up, 4 damage with Yoda plus the Blue Leader. So I think it's actually tough. What do we do? Oh, we can cheat out. Oh, wait. I just realized this is my first time having Consular on the board with Yoda. I can cheat out Blue Leader, right? Cheat out Blue Leader for 3 and still play Typho. Yeah, because now I think I can sequence that, right? Because I play the unit first. First time doing this. Want to see if it works out. I think I can play the card and it'll get 6 damage instead of Oh wait, we actually can just kill Liberty. It's all the same window, right? So I get to choose ambush in. It doesn't really matter whether I ambush in or use the force first. Put 3 damage on. Boom, and we won't pay that. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Oh, and I didn't update my record. This is game 1. Dang. Yeah, that is nutty. And then because then I get to also play a Typho. Yeah, and I have another Yoda in hand. Yeah, that's gonna do it. GG. Ooh, now I might actually try my Grogu out. Wow, that was a fun combo. The Consular, I might have to clip that. The Consular on board with what's it called? Yoda out, and be able to play a unit, get the 3rd unit counted for the Yoda trigger possibly, and then ambush. Seems pretty good. Against, I don't know actually what I want against Padme. I guess Galen's probably. I want to try the Grogu's out actually. That's probably it. I don't know if I need the Bo-Katans. They actually have a lot of spies. I probably want the bows if it goes late. Might be a grinder. I don't know if I need the Owen. It's not really an aggro deck. So we had an awkward start too, right? I think I'm gonna take out 1 itinerary and go on to the 2. I'm gonna try to test this out. I think I don't mind going on to 2 and 2 to fit the 2 Galen, but then it's a question of, do I just run this 2-2-2 main? Something I have to question. Sorry, one more sec. If we want to fit the Grogu's, we have to cut a 3-drop here. So maybe we cut a masterpiece. What space? Oh, I guess he's got like, no, he's got like red 5, which is really good in that deck. I think I cut the Owens, even though it was really good last game. It's either keep Owens or keep Saber. And I guess I'd rather keep the Owens over the Saber, I think. Those are kind of my utility slots. Hey Josh, I might be around at 7 Eastern. Can you send me a message to remind me? I keep forgetting to message you, so I apologize for that. Oh, it charges espionage. What is that one again? Wait. What is that one again? I'm totally blanking. It's the yellow, yeah, so we gotta take out 2 more cards here. Can we take out a ghost? And probably a 3-drop, right? I put in the Grogu. Maybe a Senta. Or a Maz. We'll try the Senta. I just want to try out the Grogu. I don't know what's the side yet, but we're still trying it out. The Grogu's like a brand new edition of like 0 games with him, or it's like he's been sided in, but I haven't played him yet. And here we have the Consular combo with Lando. I think we have to keep this. And then we don't. I think we don't need to keep the Ghost. We have all three of our 5-drops between the Ghost, Lando, and Blue Eater. And then I guess we keep. So the only thing we're really scared of is Clan Ordo, right? So I think we just keep the Blue Leader. Because Clan Ordo means we would get the Force. What do you see Galen targeting instead of separating him against Padme? Well, I put him in, right? So I think Galen would target. What would Galen target? Well, I know kind of the bombs, like the Luke, the Mando, the Liberty. It could turn off. You know, like, I don't know. I think I know the deck. I think it just Galen's just, once you know a deck, is like, it's pretty strong. It's just in general pretty good. You can get some immediate impact. So here, I think the only downside is if he has like Faith in Your Friends ping. Actually, wait, why am I keeping Keller in my opening hand, actually? That seems kind of wrong. I think I actually do this. That way I can keep Mina as a possible backup turn 2 play. Yeah, we'll do this. Okay. I almost got a little greedy. I also not like paying attention to the Keller. Now he passes, so he probably has the Faith in Your Friends ping. So I'm probably gonna just play the Mina is my thought. Yeah. I don't think I just pass there. I could just pass the turn, but I don't think I need to do that. I'm the 5 deploy, he's the 6 deploy. I'm kind of the beatdown, even though I was being pretty controlly. So now I could write this down, but he's got Bix, K2, and Liberty in his hand. That's a pretty good hand, but it's all pretty expensive, right? So we'll see here. I obviously lose the Force, but that's fine-ish. And now, question is, I might play the Consular to try to get the Force. His hand was nothing. He has to either didn't show his 3-drop or he has to top deck a 3-drop. But his 3-drops aren't really as dynamic as they don't really, they don't have a win played. Hey Alex, how's it going? Going pretty good so far. I'm playing Rebel Resource right now. I think I kind of want to cheat out the Consular instead of playing the Masterpiece here, because Masterpiece isn't really fighting. I kind of want to fight for ground over anything else. And here now the Consular kind of sucks. So he has Bix next turn. Now, do I wish I kept the Masterpiece? Kind of. I should have thought about, like, Ryan's a good player. He's going to sequence it properly. In game 1, I had a Consular. I snuck out a Consular on the 5 resource turn and then played a Yoda on 6, and the Yoda lived and then just took control. That's kind of the story of that game. Yeah, I just got to play the Blue Leader out. Feels kind of bad. I think I should have kept that Masterpiece for sure. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. It is what it is. And now we don't have a great play this turn either, unfortunately. Oh man, yeah, that masterpiece would have been a lot better last turn. And now we have Lando next turn, so that's the good news. So we're not playing Blue Leader this turn, and we're probably not playing it next turn. Well, we might be playing it. We have the one on board though, so it's actually really hard. So it sucks. We're just playing a sad Maz or playing a sad Consular this turn, is my thinking. Or I guess we're just playing a sad Maz. I don't play the Consular, I don't think. Hopefully, oh wait, I can get a draw here. That's actually been pretty nice. You got Flash and Jam. Okay, so our events are not safe in our hands. Let's remember that. Let's not show the Yoda yet. Ooh, the Grogu draw is kind of nice, actually. The Grogu draw is kind of nice. I think I'm gonna try this out. Ooh, thank you, Mina. My only other play was a sad Maz. Now I get to test this out. We'll just play the Grogu out because we want to get initiative back, probably. I don't know. We'll just try this Grogu out. I mean, it's slow. It's a 1/6 on turn 3 or on 4 resource turn. Yeah, turn 3. Which is, it seems better than our Maz though. And it's a force unit, right? So I can Maz with Grogu to swing for 3. It is something that is possible. But like, how's he going to deny our force here? Even that's a rock wouldn't deny our force. So, yeah. We don't have an answer. I guess we can Blue Leader, which really sucks to Blue Leader and kill our Blue Leader on board. But, I don't think I want to gain 2 credit tokens. I think I have to claim, which sucks. That masterpiece would have been so much better here. Oh man, that was just like a straight up mistake, but it's okay. We're practicing. And yeah, you're right, Winston. I just want to play the Sector Grogu because the deck is pretty. I do have him right here in my deck box, so. Yeah, but I think I can slam Lando the following turn. I think I need to stop that Bix. I know from playing Padme what you can do with 2 credit tokens is pretty good. And then on 6 we can play. On 6 we can play Lando or Typho plus Yaddle. I'll probably keep the Maz for the trade ups now because Maz gets pretty good mid to late game. Oh wait, what am I doing? I was gonna resource that. We're trying to play that. I think I get rid of the Yaddle then. So we'll probably play Lando over Yaddle plus Typho, I think. Because Lando's such a brick wall, I guess. Or maybe not. Maybe it is the Typho plus Yaddle next turn. Probably, actually. I probably want to get the Yaddle on board. More units is better for the upcoming Yoda. So yeah, we'll do that. Fortunately, we got to defeat that, but we got to kill this Bix. So he's going to have to like either trade a spy or ping it right away. To stop the Grogu heal. So, and now I think we XP Grogu. Is now a 2/6. That did I just kill this spy? I think I just killed this spy. Jam comms does nothing, buddy. Does nothing. Yep. I forgot. Actually, for a second, I forgot he had it. We haven't drawn any events, so. Ooh. Oh, damn. Yeah. That is ouch. Now I don't need 2 Yaddles. All right. He's got. Okay. So we're looking for 5 with Maz. I think we just slam the Typho. You can play Luke, which would kind of suck. Then I probably just let him ready Luke, honestly. Yeah, like, what are you gonna do? You gonna swing into my Typho and I get to finish you off, I guess? Oh, and I get a credit token. Yeah, we're doing that deal. We're doing that deal. Okay. So you get to either kill Typho. Yeah, credit's great for Yoda. You can play Yoda next turn. I might even just like claim early to slam that Yoda and kill. I want to kill Padme, I guess, but oh, now it's my action. That's right. Okay. I don't want to use the credit token now if I can't help it. So I think we just play Yaddle out, and then oh, he swings in. He's gonna swing with Padme. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, now we're gonna show. We're not gonna show the Yoda yet. Even though we're playing the Yoda next turn, I'm fine showing the other card. I've already showed the Maz, right? Do I ever just claim now and kill? Because if I guess I just play the Yaddle. If he claims, then I can trade it to Grogu. If he doesn't claim, then I can claim after that and actually just kill. Maybe that's actually not that. Yeah. Probs. I probs should have, to be honest. Now I have a Yaddle more instead of a Grogu. Yeah, I should have just claimed. Yeah, I should have claimed. Let's just kill. A little sad entrance ending to our little misplay to end our experiment with Grogu, but Grogu felt pretty good there actually. I think he might be his mainstay in the sideboard just because like against Boba, I think he's gonna be very good. Against I can play all three of these units, which is nice to stack our board. Oh wow, another one. I think it's the 5 damage. Probably the 5 damage. Or do I want the credit token to play Owen plus Yoda? Not really. Yeah, I think I'll let him kill the Yaddle instead, and then and do 4 damage to Luke so I can kill him next turn. Oh no, my headset battery is low. I just got a notification, thank you. Or I just trade in. But yeah, if I don't have a way to use the Force actually, I kind of want Obi to die. So I have a way to use the Force. So now next turn we can like flood the board and use the Force ability, and then yeah, Force. We can play 3 units this turn. And then yeah, then activate Yoda for up to 4. So, but you could have Mando, so we can turn off. Ooh, Sudden Ferocity. I think we just Maz though and trade up. Seems fine to me. Ooh, dang, it's not here. And then probably Owen. And then do we call something with Galen? I think the Mandalorian is what we're gonna call here, and then we'll put an XP on Galen, and we'll pass on the 8 damage or something. Thank you very much. And ooh, we got a Bo-Katan to seal the deal here. Yeah, when it rains it pours sometimes. That's how it's been today. Oh, we're on game. Wait, is this game 1 still? No, we're on game 2. I've been slacking, updating my little status there. I think we just do this. Doesn't really matter, but we'll keep the draw card, I guess. I run three main for a reason. GG's. All right, well that is a 2-0 over Padme. And yeah, I've played with Padme a lot, like I was saying earlier, and like I think the problem with the deck is ultimately it's a bit too fair at times. There are games where you just steamroll with the deck. Like you play your like you know, turn 1, you know, Clan Ordo, and then it eats their 2/4, and then you play like an Anakin that eats their 3/5, or a Marin, and then you just like you get all these favorable trades, and then you get the credit tokens from Bix, and then you K2 ambush. The deck is good. The deck is very good. I haven't touched it again. I haven't played it in a few weeks myself, but yeah. And what we saw today, I think. Well, we had an awkward start this game with the Mina into blue leader. Like we switched the masterpiece, right? And played out the blue leader, which ended up being a sizable mistake. But the rest of our curve is just so strong that I feel like with Obi-Wan, it's kind of like it's kind of a forgiving deck. I would almost call it that. Kind of. Just in the sense that like all your units are just so good and well statted that like you can often have a little misstep and it doesn't really cost you the game. The deck is just so consistently good. So yeah, I think I felt pretty good about this match. I'm trying to think of anything else that to take away about it, but Owen has felt very good. You know, looking at, did I use the right list again? Let's see. I think I did. Yes, I did. 69 games played. Nice. But yeah, I think everything's felt pretty good. The Grogu felt solid. The Liberty, yeah, I think Liberty, because like I would have had an answer, Ryan, because I had a bunch of small units in hand, so I was gonna be able to like fill the board with 3 units and XP to do 8 damage or something. Because remember, the Yoda is so nuts. Because you exhaust Yoda, his ability is still live. That's why that's why I sacked off the Obi. It's something I also like about having 3 Itinerants main and 3 Shatters main now, is because those cards, oh my goodness, when you have a Yoda on board and you play Shatter or Itinerant, oh, it's just value town. Like you either kill 2 things at once with Shatter, or you like heal and kill something bigger than you would have otherwise in one action with Itinerant. So I'm feeling very strongly about the 3 Yoda main and 3 Itinerant main. And yeah, the deck is really, I think, coming together. I'm feeling very, like, I feel, like, honestly, my premier tournament for Adepticon could be tomorrow and I'd feel okay. It's really, I need to start doing the limited prep. If y'all haven't noticed, I've only been doing premier so far, so we're definitely need to get on the limited prep pretty soon. But yeah, great games. Although running ahead of schedule, I want to try this out some more, like scheduling games during my streams to get like better reps than just random queue. And also my battery in my headset is low, so I'm actually going to take a quick second to swap my headset. So bear with me, folks. Give me a second here. I got to swap this headset, so I will not be able to hear anything. But I guess you'll be able to hear me. I use my mic over here, so I can still talk. I don't know why I'm like getting like, oh, I need to take a break, but yeah, Obi-Wan's feeling very good. And there's people who are doubting the deck, but I really like it. I think it's, like I said earlier in the stream with my little, like, I wrote out the, like, why to play the deck. I think it is, like, deceptively simple to play. Like, when you first look at the deck, it looks like, oh, you just play your 2-drop into 3-drop into 4-drop into 5-drop, you know. And you know, or you just play your 2, you XP play your 3, you XP play your 4, you XP, you know, it's not, like, there are some games like that, but I do think it has a lot of intricacies to like the sequencing of it all. You can see like we play these games against these top players, like it's hard to play this deck perfectly. If this deck was so easy to play, I would just be making every single perfect line, right? Like if it was that easy to play after playing for a couple hundred games. But the one thing I love about Star Wars Unlimited, and maybe you do too, is that like almost every deck this applies to. There aren't really any like totally brain dead decks. Like, people always say like, well, the common one is like, you know, Aggro and Sabine is just like, oh, you just turn them sideways. But that can be farthest from the truth. I'm not a diehard Sabine player, but I'm sure any diehard Sabine players in the chat would tell you that deck playing at like the highest level had like, we put even the smallest of margins there, and you have to like do your math perfectly and like when to ping, when not to ping. Like every deck in this game has these like minutiaes to learn, which I think is really cool. And that's why you see, players get rewarded for sticking with a deck. That's why I did obviously pretty well with Hantu Blue in sets 5 and 6. And so not saying you have to lock into a deck today to do well by any means. I'm just encouraging, like, if you find a deck you really like. And I actually am surprised how much I like Obi-Wan. Like, it was my first deck I tried post-rotation, but I've really loved it since I tried it. And Josh, you're right. 25 health is a weakness, but we run so much healing. I started, like, sometimes mentally tracking how much I heal per game, and I might start doing that on stream just for fun. But it's like, you got the you know, the turn 1 plays with Restore 1 and the Yaddle with the stacking Restore. You have the Restore 2 from Masterpiece that's been relevant more enough times to mention it. You got the 3 Itinerants to Restore 3. You've got the Typho Restore on attack. You've got the Sentinels to obviously like keep you healthy, and then you've got the Yodas, the Heal 5 from Yoda. Like there's, and then I added the Owens and the 2 Yoda Saber. To me, are clutch because of the healing. Those could be other cards. You could be running Nimble over Yoda Saber or something, but personally, I've really liked those 2 cards so far. The 2 Yoda Saber and 2 Owen as my like utility. So I feel like you might sit down across this deck and like, oh, 25 HP, it's no problem. But you got to remember, this is a blue-green hero deck, so it's got a lot of Restore and a lot of Sentinels, so it's not as squishy as it may seem on first glance. So, yeah, you're right, Derek. Exactly what Sabine. Yeah, it takes the reps. A lot of these decks take the reps, and yeah, I'm excited. I mean, I could be totally wrong. I mean, I don't think I'm wrong. The only thing I think that could be true is maybe Yoda isn't as like meta-friendly right now. It might take the dedication to like learn all the matchups to do well with the deck. Who knows? We don't have any results yet except for the Nexus event last weekend. Or hey, we have my online local events. If you've been to our free online tournament every Sunday night, I'm 7-1 the last 2 weeks with Obi-Wan Version Simple in those 2 tournaments. So against, you know, all solid players. And today I'm 4-0 against solid players. You know, what's the best of the best here. So I think the deck is legit. Like, I have no doubts myself. It's just a matter of like proving it, I guess. You know, that's why I'm working on a guide for the deck. I'm really excited, but enough stalling. Let me see what we can do for some more games, because I know Yoda Killer's got a meeting in 5 minutes. And Jordan, I believe, so I'll let him know whenever he's ready. I can just some random queue unless we'll see if I can find someone to play. Is there anyone in chat who wants to play a quick best of 3? Like I say quick. I mean like a half an hour. I got like half an hour till our next scheduled match. So if anyone in chat wants to play best of 3, I will hesitate for a minute and just keep yapping. Take a sip of my cherry lime LaCroix, not sponsored, but I just love this beverage. Yeah, let's see. Otherwise, I can just do a couple games against random queue, to be honest. We get some games going, but so far the games against the content creators are going well. So let's see. Double checking the Discord, welcoming. If you're not on our Discord server, please join a link below. I'm very active in there, and yeah, no one is typing up. I'm sure people are busy, or okay, you have to work on an assignment for your life studies. No worries, Tom. Hey, Tom, you can reach out to me on Discord. It's Alex Krez. I'm happy to play some games. I'm a grinder, as y'all know, so I'm always happy to play games on or off stream. You know, just as long as my schedule allows. So I should do a quick plug. I haven't announced it yet, but I should have announced it. But tonight on Late Night Gaming's channel, we are featuring as their guest for their webcam live stream. So I'll be playing Obi-Wan for the first time with the physical cards on the webcam live stream. So I'm pretty excited. Let me go ahead and yeah, and actually, wait, I think that's my first game playing Grogu, and I won that game. So Grogu now has 100% play win rate down there. Good job, Grogu. But the sample size is obviously tiny. But otherwise, yeah, I'm just, again, take a quick pause, look at the deck again, because this is how you all very, very transparent. Like, y'all kind of see my process for like testing and tweaking and learning. And it really is, this is like changing a couple cards at a time and just really paying attention to those during the games and evaluating. So that's why right now I'm trying, I keep track of my change log. Oops, that's zoomed in, but so my change log right now is, that third Shatter over third Maz, the third Typho and third Itinerant, the Heroic Arcs and the Grogu's on the side. Yeah, Tree Remembers. I just cut Tree Remembers. Everyone's like, oh, you gotta run Tree Remembers. You gotta run Tree Remembers. It's for the Chewie pilot and the turn 2 pilots, but like, I just don't like that card. I don't know how much data I have, but you talked about earlier how I have like the field test and the data test, and it straight up failed the field test. Like, it never felt good playing that card. I think maybe one time I killed a Chewie pilot, but I don't know if I even did that one time. That could have been made up in my head. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of that card. To me, it's kind of like the new Takedown, whereas maybe you need to run it for some metas, but I don't like having to run it. So yeah, but hey, I did have a game. Was it yesterday? Was it Monday on stream? I played a Luke 4 Data Vault who did turn 1. They hit that ship for the 4/4 B-Wing. Then played Chewie Pilot to have a 7/7 on turn 2. And I'm pretty sure I won that game, folks. I'm pretty sure I won that game. Wait, no, I lost that game. I did lose that game. Dang it. Dang it. I thought I had a good point. I'm pretty sure I lost the game, but it was close. It was close. Okay, that was the point. It was close. Yeah, enough. I think we can go ahead and also, yeah, they have the SUSATs integration now, which is pretty awesome here on Carabas. If anyone isn't familiar with SUSATs, it's I showed it again really quick. Someone asked yesterday. I have a video on the Late Night Gaming channel that tells you all about it. But basically, at the high level, you go to sustats.net. You go to this. You create an account. You click this little like cloud button here. I'm trying to circle it with the import deck, and you put your SUDB link in here. You click import. It then will open up the deck list for you, like in this page. Without the data, and then you can edit this deck editing page here. Is like you have to have a separate deck list, and then you'd have to use this separate URL on Carabas. But now they have the integration now, so you have to just link your accounts in the preferences to link your SUSATs here in the preferences. Oh, my player ID is exposed. Oh no, someone's gonna steal my player ID and do something with that, I'm sure. But yeah, we'll go ahead and play a couple random queue games to kill some time. I'll play a best of 3. We'll do our regular random queue SUSATs, and we'll join the queue. So, and we get a Maul Blue Force, which actually I haven't wanted to play against this because it is one of the most played decks right now. You know, I've shared this before on stream, but they have this site, the Carameta sites, where someone pulls the live data from Carabas, so you can see what's being played live on Carabas. So if you check like all these boxes, to see like what's being played. Let me actually play the game first though. I'll take initiative. And we do have the dreaded Mina plus Maz, which is part of the reason why I went down to 2 Maz recently. Yeah, I'm gonna log in and look at all your 2 drops from your decks. Oh no, what am I gonna do? Let's see. Against this deck, I'm keeping Mina into Masterpiece into Itinerant, which is kind of a nice curve because then Masterpiece has both modes online from these 2 units, so you don't have the Ezra anymore. And then I'll probably keep the Maz as the utility card because Maz with Itinerant can trade up and kill Maul on flip. Possibly, maybe that's ambitious, but I think we have our 2, 3, 4 here. Or do I keep the Owen to like sneak that into my curve later on? I don't know. I'm taking long enough thinking, so I'm just gonna go on. But actually a 2/4 Force unit plus Maz would have been really nice here to keep him off the Force. But Maul Blue Force when one in your locals, you need to play the Hana unit. And she remembers. Yeah, Hana's pretty good. That's not Force, right? Oh, we did draw the Senta, which is gonna be much a better play here. Only question is, do we keep the other Mina for the Disclose? I don't think so. But I don't actually know if I want to keep the Masterpiece here. I don't think I want to keep the Masterpiece. Honestly, I think I'd rather keep in case he has a way to kill my Mina. I think I'm actually just gonna slam the Senta so that I can get the Mina Disclose value here. And see what happens. So he attacks in there. I think I just take the trade then. Because what's the -2/-2? Well, on Senta is not going to do anything here. And I get the draw. Hey, we get the draw. So maybe keeping that Mina was the right call. So working out better here. Yeah, exactly. Hana is that 3/5 Restore 2, Raid 2 is pretty good. Now we have a 4/6. Do we claim ever here? No, we just Sentinel up. So it's the thing about nimble prowess. I guess if I had nimble prowess here, it would have been great. I'm still trying to, like, people are so high in that card because of Wu's so high in that card. So I'm like constantly trying to like talk myself into wanting to run it. But like I tried it out and just didn't love it with this deck because you often lose initiative. So yeah, what's up, Adam? Hey, if you caught the stream yesterday, we had I need to shatter my Cinta. It feels good. We had what's it called? I played Vader yesterday. I played Vader on stream yesterday. I think I forgot to send you the link actually, so I apologize for that. And now we probably just slam our itinerant and don't heal, obviously. And then we can XP it and then kill Marin next turn. Seems pretty good. Or we just claim and Maz to kill Marin. But I think I'm okay with that. Or I don't want to lock into that line. Like I'd rather just play it. Like I'm playing this deck I play this deck very reactively, if y'all haven't noticed. Kind of like my Hantu Blue days, but so now we have a great draw. We either can slam. And is that our second color? There's our second color. That's great to be drawing our color in. Oops, we're either playing Lando or playing Maz plus Mina this turn, or Masterpiece plus Mina, I guess. So we have a couple lines this turn. It's where it's like. I find this deck doesn't need much draw. Yeah, I miss Kiadi, but I find that like a singular draw from like an early Mina or an Owen has really fixed the hand size in this deck. Like I usually get enough options because I'm not discarding anything ever, right? And now we probably Maz to kill the Chirrut here pretty cleanly. So I'm gonna do that. You know, it's a much better kill than having to swing in twice. So seems pretty good. And then we get to fill the board. You guys the double ping. We're gonna go ahead and we can take our time, give an XP to Maz. And now it's kind of a sad board state for Darth Maul here. I guess he trades in there, but I should discuss use 2 cards to kill my 1 unit, right? Which feels kind of bad. Now we're gonna have full control of the ground arena going into, people say Talisman's like the best ground arena deck, but like Obi-Wan's very, very good at fighting for the ground arena, despite running 9 space units and still being a strong space arena deck. Like I think this deck just fights for boards so well. Obviously doesn't race very well. It's not running AN. I was toying with the idea of AN out of aspect, but that was just probably silly. So now we have Blue Leader ambush on ground. Lando on ground, and then Masterpiece plus Saber, which I kind of like. I kind of like that actually. So I think I'm gonna get rid of the Blue Leader because the 5/5 ambush into the 5/6 leader feels pretty bad. So I'm gonna be slamming a 5 on the ground. Yeah. Well, now that he's flipped right away, he could have Maul Saber, right? Is probably that'd be a 9/8. So I think we just go ahead and slam our Lando here now. And then like Maul Saber will we'll chew through Lando and do some overwhelm, but I get to kill back with like Maz. And then I'm chilling. So yeah, the 2 Landos felt fine. I used to be on 3 Lando, but I think the 2 has been totally fine. I feel like I see him often enough, and I just realized my music has stopped. I just realized that has totally stopped. Is it playing now? Oh, right, I changed headsets. That's why it stopped. Oh, I love this song. Let me start this one over. The Niamos song from... I need to get a little thing on my stream to like have a little ticker to show like what the song is, the bottom. Interesting. So I think we start going face here. Is my thought. And he can barely get through my Lando, which is cool. And maybe we just sack into Mina. As we're trying the heroic arc out because they don't have any pings in the stack, so like it feels kind of bad to like trade in a unit for 1 damage ping there. But so here's a case to just go face here. But if I kill Maul though, then Asajj is kind of useless. I'm gonna do that. I already have the Force. Oh, you can use another window for the media player you're seeing. Well, that's a good point, Charlie. Yeah, I'm kind of an OBS noob. I also need to figure out, like I learned there's a way you can do like your vertical resolution on the side at the same time. So I have a clip, I can like immediately get it clipped into vertical resolution. Ooh, Owen is such a nice draw there. We actually get to play this Owen right away. Oh, what a nice draw. And we drew an Yoda. Yeah, Mina's doing work this game. The double Mina for the double draw has been really nice. I don't think we're playing Masterpiece at this point. We're playing either Yoda, we're probably playing the Kellerin, but we also could play Yoda Saber plus Protect the Pod. I almost like saving the Kellerin for 8 because of the 4-drops, there's like you go from a 3-drop to a 4-drop, and it's a huge jump in your second unit. Because you go from like, well, I guess Maz is often a great pull, but I already have a Maz on board, only 1 left in deck, so I'm not going to count on seeing a Maz for the instant value off Kellerin. But yeah, I guess Cinta would be great, or even a Masterpiece. So we have seen 2 Masterpieces, but yeah, I think we just go face here. And start turning the corner is really what I need to do here. So there is the Tyrannus ambush, which is fine. I guess you can kill, you probably kill Maz, yeah. I could give a Saber to Owen, but we're not that close to lethal, so I'm gonna do Kellerin. But we do see the second Maz. I mean, get all our ghosts go to the bottom. See if we waited a turn, it could have had, yeah. I think I'll just go with Yaddle. So he tries to race here. I have so much restore, so there's a condemn. So now I probably just claim in Yoda and kill. I guess we just kill Asajj here, but they're not on 1 card. We still have the Force. Obviously, we have the 7/7, so of course we're gonna have the Force. You don't need the Consular at this point. Yeah, I think it's game. Oh, they do have Cerise since they are blue-red. Oh, Sing Reactor Edition. I gotta remember the new acronym. It's not Blast anymore. Okay, so maybe I don't slam Yoda here, actually. Do I ever? Do I just play Anakin? I'll play the Anakin then. Because it's the same thing. I can play Yoda Saber now too and push some more damage. So, kills my Yaddle. Rude. I might just give the Yoda Saber to Owen. Or XP up Owen. Owen would become a 4/5 there for store 2. Seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. Yeah, I feel like I was playing Vader. I kept myself. My brain now is getting used to the XP for the math, right? Ooh, now I can't ping it if I put the Yoda Saber on. So nice. And then if he does ping, he doesn't claim, we can claim, and I guess he gets to kill Owen with Yoda, with Anakin if he claims, but he does. Okay, now we're just gonna claim and now Yoda to kill the Anakin, right? And then do we keep the rest of this? Probably. They're all good cards. Yep, just do the 8 damage. Seems pretty good, man. When you get Yoda, I feel like I expect Yoda to do about 4 damage when I play him. Like have 1 unit out and then play him for 4. 2 can be fine. So empty board with Yoda if we want to finish something off. I could have finished off a Tyrannus. 3 and 4. When it gets to 6+ damage, it gets nutty though. Like when Yoda's out, and he's attacked into. I guess he has the Force. Yeah, you can just ping, but. Not looking good for the Darth here. Let's see here. Oh, and we get to draw another Yoda. That's why I love Owen too. This is 2 games today already. I didn't. What did I call y'all? Did I call you something else? I don't know what I said. Whatever. I didn't say chat. I originally call y'all chat. Like chat, am I cooked? I haven't been cooked as much lately as I usually have been. All right, and now we just claim a Rooney. GG. We'll put in Grogu's. Actually seems good against like just ground control decks. Galen's. And then we'll take out some of the space, I guess. Yeah, we can take out the ghosts because we don't really want to be laying down. I guess we could be trying to push for lethal, but I want to try out the approach of like going more control-y with like putting the Grogus in, putting the Galens in. I'll take out one itinerant maybe, or one 3-drop. I'll take out the masterpiece. I'll take out the masterpiece actually. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe I'll miss the ghost because ghost has just always been very good. But I want to try this out. We're trying out taking out the ghost and masterpiece for 2 Grogu and 2 Galen. Just something I want to experiment with a little bit. But we have no turn 1 in our opening hand, so we're gonna Maul. And we got double consular start with a blue leader. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Video idea playing Swoo at kitchen table display at IKEA. Yo, I would totally do that. I love IKEA. Wait, like, I own so many things from IKEA, like IKEA couch, IKEA bookshelf, IKEA TV stand, IKEA desk I'm on right now, IKEA t-shirt, IKEA haircut. No, just kidding. Let's play the game. Oh, they just left. My apologies. Oh, sorry, buddy. Down. All right. Sorry, was distracted. All right, they left. All right, whatever. Probably a little bit too impatient with what I got. Already had a bad hand, but whatever. I apologize. If people play against me, please know I'm not trying to slow play. I'm just a yapper. And yeah, let's see. All right, let's create a lobby. We're playing Justin now. You know what? Actually, we'll put it as the best of 3. It's fine. And I have Jordan's lined up and 15. So I can play. So will yap less. So yes, we have a quick,
Hello there.
Quick one here. Justin from LXO now. The other to maybe revenge Ryan. We will see, but. Karabash have a rank system. I think they haven't done like a rank system for Karabash because they don't want to get shut down. Basically, like they've been really holding off on any kind of like additional features and stuff like that, or like competitive mode or like anything like that, because they're really wary of getting shut down by Disney. So I need to be aware of that too. So I've actually been in contact with the devs talking about like making sure when I advertise like our tournaments that I'm safe and stuff. Stupid. No, Boba Lake Country is legit. So we have a good starting hand here. I like the Yaddle start a lot. I don't want to keep Kelleran this early. Do I ever keep this to go? So I like Masterpiece. Well, he doesn't have haulers, so that's good. Masterpiece is not good in the hauler, but I like Masterpiece into like the Von Regs tie. I think I'm gonna do this actually because I don't think it has any like. He has to get ambushed into like there's like a turn 2 ambush into like a TIE bomber, but I'm gonna try this. So I'm trying to play quick because Justin says he's at work. So there's that dude. Annoying, but we have so much restore we can put down. I think I'll go ahead and start with the Yaddle. But and now they actually have some early. Oh no, I know. Everyone loves Justin. Justin's great. Shout out to Alexo and especially Efoil for taking down the regional in Milwaukee a month ago. It's crazy. It's been a month. Damn, just hit me. So either you're playing Masterpiece or playing ON plus Mina this turn. So I kind of want to go for the full restore. So I guess we're not playing Consular. Is kind of what I want to do. And just go like full restore here. And what punish does anything punish me if I XP here? I don't think so. System shock. Oh, now I kind of wish I kept that. Interesting. Now I kind of wish I kept my blue leader, but I could still play my Masterpiece. So, but I would not get the force back. Am I okay with not getting the force back? Maybe. But then next turn I don't have a good thing to play next turn, so I can play Masterpiece next turn. No, I need to kill that thing. I think I just go for the full restore line here. Let's try this. All right, I've got a Yoda, which we kind of want to keep for later in the game. So now I'll probably get rid of the Typho. Because these turn either going to Shatter or Masterpiece. And Shattering is more Curve Fish or more Mana Fish. Or I say Mana. I'd say Mana. I've never played Magic. Is it called Mana in Hearthstone too? I forget. Maybe it's called. Oh, it's called like. Is it called Mana in Hearthstone? Either way, saving my resources more efficiently, playing the Masterpiece. So here we're gonna go ahead and swing with Yaddle. I think let's put it all on base. That's my thought. And then either shatter that or play Masterpiece and XP it. So true. Yeah, I got the Restore Depot here. And then Yaddle's already in indirect range or in topple range. So I'm gonna just put it on Yaddle. And then, oh wait, I should have XP'd Mina. Well, no, we're probably gonna XP. We're either XP'ing the Masterpiece or we're shattering. I kind of like Masterpiece because it forces him to like trade in, I think. And I can hold the shatter for next turn. Because the Masterpiece is gonna be way too dangerous to leave alive because it will trade up and heal. So it's gonna be like, that's what a Masterpiece has been very good. And, ooh, another Masterpiece is actually kind of cool. We have the shatter for his like punishing one. I don't think we need the Cinta at this point. I don't think we need the Ground Sentinel. So, yep, he's got to trade in. And then doesn't have that Admiral out, so I can go ahead and put 2 indirect there. Yeah, seems pretty good. Oh yeah, we can wait to swing with Mina. We might be shattering, so we're not going to use the Force. We'll probably just swing with Owen and get the 2 restore. And then we'll flip Obi, I think, and XP. Yeah, we're probably shattering. We're probably not doing his Masterpiece this turn. Yeah, if he plays like his punishing one, we can just shatter it. And we got all the restore. Yeah, Cook Justin, yeah, nice. That's a little bit less great. Kind of makes you want to just play some Masterpiece, but we get a lot of restore here. So he's just going wide, which I actually don't think I like the shatter here anymore. No, you want to put the damage on the base. And then no Ghost would have been awesome. That would have been the peak of this curve. Let's just do that. All right, we've got. I know. No Ghost though. Yeah, the no Ghost kind of sucked. But now we have like. Do we ever just go Itinerant plus Gungi and resource the shatter? No, I think we're not getting to Yoda. I think the game's going faster. I think we're even with Topple, we're not getting to Yoda. Could be Famous Last Words though. He's got 20 health left. We've only got 9 on board. Actually, we hold the Yoda. That'd be a mistake. I think it's the Gungi. I think it's, even though it's not using all our resources this turn, we're still probably either shattering or Itinerant this turn, and we don't think we want to. Yeah. So probably trades the 4/2 in to the Masterpiece, or at least I would probably. Or he just flips and shatters. If he has Topple, he needs to have Topple here, else it's probably game over. Let's see here. We got the Cinta. So he's swinging into Masterpiece. I can put 2 on there, and then no Topple. And then a 1 on Mina. And I can put it on base. I have so much restore. Wait, does he have Topple? Oh. Oh yeah, that's probs better. So now we get 3 indirect. Do we ever just play it on kill Owen? Probably not. But we could put what is going on? Wait, it's like buggy. So only it has to distribute 3, but I'm only able to distribute 1. Oh, I don't know what happened. All right, I think we put it on base. I think we just put it on base. We have so much restore. It said put 3, but was letting me do 1. All right, well, we definitely don't put it on our units because we're losing a lot of restored though when he kills our Yaddle here, but yeah, we never I think we just itinerant here. Is my thinking, and just race pretty much. And we have shatter for something bigger next turn. And we'll give the XP to Owen for the immediate damage. I'll probably put it on Owen and Mina. At this point, we're still, even though we have a lot of restore, we still we're storing like crazy. Okay, now we got Maz plus Shatter. That's a great curve into Yoda. Now I'm glad I kept that Yoda. If I got rid of that Yoda, I might have lost the game. It's still, you know, it's still in anyone's game. I mean, I'm very ahead probably, but I'm still never like against this deck. Never that confident. This is one of my worst matchups in testing. So this in yellow. Plays the punishing one. So then we probably just shatter the Cinta. Don't really care about shattering the TIE Bomber, right? And we can push. We have lethal. 3, 6, 10, 12. Wait, 4, 7, 11, 13, 14. Yeah, we have lethal, right? Yeah, I think we have lethal. So let's do it in the right order though. Swing with our unit that can get pinged first. Yeah, we just got it. All right. 9. Put it on base. GG. Crazy restore. That was crazy restore. I need to go back and count how much I restored that game. But now we get to put in Grogu's against Boba, Galen's to stop the topple, the heroic arcs to fight in space, and our hyperspace disasters. We got to take out a lot. So I think Kelleran's, I think our land sentinels for the most part, except for like Cinta. So we can play as land sentinel, ground sentinel. What words am I using today? And then we'll take out. Maybe do we take out a Cinta? We put in the 3 drops in the Grogu's. I think this seems good. I don't know if we're taking out too many ground sentinels, but because they have a decent number of ground units, but they're not really the scary ones, right? We can fight, we can trade and fight for ground. So, yeah. All right, we got the Grogu. We can play on curve. Do you think we're gonna keep this? Yeah, we're for sure keeping this. We got the hyperspace disaster. We have the Yaddle start into Grogu, which isn't a Jedi, but still is like really nice. And then do we just stash? I think we stash the Galen because we can plot it out. As long as we don't forget about it, we can plot it out on 5 and turn off topple for 6. So we have our 2-3, and we have our late game stuff curve that we really need to win the game. So we'll see. Ooh, this is really tough now because we can't resource Grogu, can't really resource Itinerary. We're playing it next turn, and I want to keep the Ghost. So now it's between Disaster or Yoda, and I guess because we have 3 Yodas but only 2 disasters, it's got to be the Yoda, which is kind of unfortunate to draw like our perfect curve in this order. Would have liked a little filler resource card in the meantime, but it is what it is. Vader Pilot is a problem. That is a problem for sure. We're gonna XP, and then we'll bait him into pinging Yaddle. No, put it all on base for now. We can take 6 on base, right? And then we'll do the indirect on Yaddle, and he'll ping Yaddle, and I'll activate 2 damage for Grogu next turn. First time with the little guy. All right. Ooh, and Grogu could be kind of relevant, right? With the give him a saber or XP. I don't know. Maybe we're probably playing a Itinerant this turn. Into Masterpiece plus the Yoda Saber. You keep drawing all the right cards we want to see. I guess the Shatter would be really nice right now, actually. A Shatter. Ooh, Grogu, I just realized, is great for Protect the Pod. You can XP Grogu into a 7 health, and then you can protect the pod, the Chewie, or whatever piloted units. So probably have to. The problem with this though, Curve, is that I'm playing. If I want to play Galen, I can't play Ghost on 5. But we'll probably do this. And now I put someone in our units. That's why we're playing Grogu, is able to soak up some of this damage, right? And we'll do this. So we stay at 4 health on Grogu. I think it's the ping afterwards, right? She's probably gonna ping. We don't want Grogu to die either, though, right? So this early on, once we get that Itinerant down, we'll be able to. We'll get some. We'll heal 4 this turn. So yeah. We'll see what he's got. I don't really know if it's even worth moving the damage over to that thing. It's got so much health. Oh, he gets to steal our XP, which is a bit annoying. So now I'll probably XP up the... Oh, but now if I want to heal, I can't XP up Yaddle. I can heal Yaddle. What am I saying? Oh my goodness. Okay. Probably pop the shield, to be honest, is my thinking. Playing Itinerant. Let's heal the Yaddle and probably pop the shield. So now we got a tough choice between like flipping and Galen to call Topple, but that's all we can do. Or we can do Ghost, or I guess I could do Ghost on 6. Maybe that's the play. Ghost on 6. We still have a lot of health, so we can afford to do Ghost on 6. So we have the Yoda Saber. So this turn it's Galen, and then Ghost on 6 and the High Priest Disaster on 7, right? Might be the play. We never flip Galen to call anything else. Yeah, we have to wait to flip though, is the downside. Or we just call it right away. I think we just do it right away. So I want to get the I don't want to swing with the Yaddle yet. I want to get the XP. Or I want to get the restore on Obi-Wan. So we'll do this. And now we have more units on board. We can put some damage on Itinerant. Put some more damage on Yaddle. So we're gonna move the damage now with actually we're not. I should have XP'd Yaddle first. That was a slight mistake, but it is what it is. And now we can use Grogu as kind of a soak, because if he uses Grogu to like maybe Obi. And then I need to put it all in my units at this point. Galen's is untouchable, so if he dies, we lose. We get toppled. So I think I put it on Obi. I guess to ping the shield makes sense. Yeah, I definitely should have XP'd Yaddle first, but it is what it is. And there's the punishing one. So now we XP Galen, I think, so that the Boba Flip can't kill it. We're losing 1 damage this turn, but who do I want to damage and to what? Probably to, I don't know if it really matters. Who do we need to live? We need Obi to live more than anything next turn. Or wait, is it the Yaddle? The Yaddle is our healing, but we need Obi to live so we can XP the Ghost. So this is kind of tricky. And then Doesn't really matter because the hyperspace disaster. We're gonna put on the punishing one, so that maybe forces the flip if, yeah. This is a little tricky still. Only have 15 health left. Punishing one swinging for a lot here. So just a Cinta here. Actually, make sure it's called Cinta. Oof. Maybe Cinta was the call. Not sure about my line. Yeah, I guess maybe I should have gone for the Ghost. Yeah, I didn't think about the punishing one's damage until too late. Cool. Finishing up a game. Is 15 after, okay. Yeah, I guess you're right. Both make me lose. I could have gone for Ghost. But I don't have lethal, right? If I swing with everything. 4, 7, 11, 12, 15. True. Well, I have to heal more than 1, right? Because I got to swing it for 4. You could just claim now. Oh no, I'm just dead, right? Yeah, I'm just dead. Nah, GG. Yeah, I don't know if I could win that game if I took the other route, but maybe Grogu was too slow. Maybe Grogu too slow. Well, Vader Pilot is just really tough for me. I think without Shatter, yeah, I think I need to see a Shatter. Yeah, all right, I'll play a game 3 here. And I got Jordan afterwards for the mirrors. So I'm pretty excited. I didn't have this. This is now gonna be game 3. Yeah, I think my sideboard was fine. I'll take initiative now, and I have the Grogu start. I have this masterpiece. Okay, we're gonna keep this. Pretty good hand. Don't have to resource anything. We don't want to resource this early, you know, with our dupes of cards. So now we can see what I just want to keep trying Grogu. That's kind of our over masterpiece, maybe. Ooh, did we drew a masterpiece? It's like another masterpiece. I don't need 2 masterpieces. I think I wait and see what he plays, or no. Do I ever try? What's better to establish, Grogu or masterpiece? I'm gonna XP to Dirtle, I think. And go from there and see. My head is telling me the masterpiece is probably the better play, but Grogu's what I want to test out, right? So I'm kind of torn. Let's see. I think we just go face. Okay, I played the 3/5. So I think now actually masterpiece kind of sucks because I use my XP, so maybe I shouldn't have XP there. If I could have XP'd the masterpiece to a 4/4, it'd feel better, but we're gonna go ahead and go with Grogu. I don't know. Okay, we got the oh, it's actually a great draw. The Heroic Arc here. Heroic Arc's an amazing draw. This is a better play now than Masterpiece. And then we can play Heroic Arc into either Ghost or into Masterpiece plus Yoda Saber. So, because now we can kill like a 4/4 with Grogu damage plus Heroic Arc is my thinking. And we'll put the damage. What does he have for 4? He's not gonna charge, right? But he could. Put that on Mina. And we'll swing. Oh. Undo. All right. Okay. All right. So now we kind of want to Yeah, so you want to dirtle a little bit. So you want to be able to say he places 4/4. I want to be able to kill that with the heroic arc, and then XP up to a 5/4, so it trades into his decimator of dissidence. So I'm gonna go ahead and swing with Mina. Kind of need the indirect actually, right? To be able to move 2 damage with Grogu. So I should have swung in. Ooh, okay. I should have swung into the BT, actually. Interesting. Yeah, the XP sucks. I think I'm gonna play the heroic arc now, ping the 4/6, and then I could have the option of claiming if I want to, or just to move the damage and pop the shield. And now we claim to kill the 4/4. That's my thought. All we lose an XP. And I guess we can move the damage. Maybe that's worth it. So we can kill one of the units there, actually. Yeah. That's probably worth it. Or is it worth just claiming? I think I just claim. I don't have much healing, and I have the Sentinel. We're gonna claim. We want to save the damage. Yeah. Want to see that damage there. Grogu does help us because we do have issues with shields. So Grogu is nice for popping shields, right? So we're gonna take this 5 damage here and discard Blade Blockade Runner. Seems fine. So Grogu's like making him not do the indirect damage here, so that's kind of nice for us. I think I'm gonna go ahead and XP, because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna XP the Ghost after I, after swinging with Obi, or with swinging with Obi. So, now do I swing into that? Probably. I kind of regretted not swinging into it before. It's been pinging away for, 6 damage pretty much now. I don't have to disclose for Mina though, but ooh, the Saboteur is actually pretty annoying. I don't have a Galen this time. This is tough. Let's deploy Obi. I think we just kill that thing. We'll get the Force back, and then I guess we're okay with Mina dying. Well, actually, I guess you might not even have to try. I might just Cinta swing 8 to base and put 4 on my units. So I think we keep Obi alive. I got the Saber next turn. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Might be okay. Ooh, Itinerant's a great draw. We can do it. We can't do double his force though, of course. That's always can be annoying. I guess we don't need the Yaddle at this point. We're probably gonna play like Yoda Saber plus a 3-drop ship this turn is my thought. We probably just swings 8 to base here. Or is he topple? Yeah, it's like whenever they see topple, which they have a pretty good odds of seeing it, it's always really tough. I think we need the draw. So we're gonna show off the cards. I think I'm just dead. Yeah, I mean, this is a really hard matchup for this deck. I think it's the 34, even harder than yellow, honestly, because the 34, and just all it needs is topple to interact, right? So let's do the math. If I go to 19, 22, here on the 19, I'm still dead to 2 swings from the Boba, so I think I'm just cooked. So
So I think we actually do. We just have to top deck a hyperspace disaster to have a chance here. And so I think we just itinerant warrior. And he gets to XP. Yep. All right, top deck hyperspace disaster right here, and nope, that won't do it. No hyperspace disaster. Might go back to 3 inside. GG's. Yeah, I mean, game 2, we didn't have an answer to Vader pilot on turn 2. This game, I don't know about the Grogu. Felt okay, but also slow. It's not a tournament. I'm just playing best of 3s against friends of mine. So no like event or tournament here, but yeah, I think we're just dead. We're just dead, right? We can heal. Yeah, concede game. GG. All right, we got brought down to earth a little bit because we were 4-0 before that. We're 2-0 over Bobby Sapphire's Vel Red Splash. 2-0 over Rebel Resource is Padme, and now we're 1-2 into Boba Lake Country. Yeah, I think I'm talking shit about Tree Remembers, but that game 2, Tree Remembers would have been great to take care of that turn 2 Vader pilot. And in this game, I don't know about the. Well, I sequenced pretty poorly. I think this matchup is very tight. Like I have like very small margin of error. I think the mistake in this game was on the second turn. I should have gone for Masterpiece and XPing the Masterpiece, because then I would have had a 4/4 Masterpiece with a green unit on board with a 3/5 that I would just trade it up into. Of course, he then had the shuttle, so it's hard to say how I would have dealt with the shield without Grogu. So, but I don't know. The 2 games with Grogu did not. Right, I played him in both the games. He felt okay, but I'm just wondering if he's too slow. I don't know. I'm gonna keep testing him because I love my Silver Pack Grogus. But yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I'm just trying out different cards for the Boba matchup. I'm at this point of all the meta matchups. Like if we didn't look at the meta yet today, but here's the. I started pulling this up earlier. Here's the meta for today. Well, here's yesterday. Let's look at yesterday because it's a more complete data set, right? So yesterday on Carabas, there was the most played deck was Luke Pilot Datavault, and Obi Virgin Temple number 2, followed by Boba Yellow, Beckett Red, Lando Blue, shot up quite a bit, probably thanks to the Swoop Racers video, which I haven't checked out yet, and then Talzin Yellow, Vader Pilot Yellow, then Boba Lake Country. Boba Lake Country is the 10th most played deck yesterday, folks. It's a legit deck. It's not a meme. It is a legit deck that might just be somewhat. It might be compared to what's it called? Yellow. It might just be different matchup spreads difference, right? I don't know. Maybe the mirror is better with the 4 extra health. We played Bobby Sapphire at the beginning of the stream, so if you missed that, feel free to rewind, check it out. Before we get started, I might have to run to the bathroom. I normally do a good job of not having to go during the stream, but I'm gonna be right back, folks. I'll put my list up. Run into bathroom, then ready. Let me create a lobby for Jordan here. We'll play the mirror match now. I'll leave my deck list on the screen for a second, and then I will be right back, folks. BRB. Yep.
Hello there. Hello there.
Alrighty, I am back. And we're going to get rolling with our next match here, folks. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Happy Friday. I've not been checking the March Madness, but we will see. All right, we got our mirror match, Obi-Wan versus Temple against Jordan, the Colorado Cantina crew. I just realized I haven't linked to anyone's channels that I've been playing with today, but they're all, if you all don't already know, KTOD and Renewable Resource and the Colorado Cantina crew, what have y'all been doing? Holy crap. Okay, a 3 from almost half into overtime. I might actually put it on my other screen now and take a look at, give me 1 sec. That's the first game, right? Holy crap. That's only the first game. It's still going. Okay. Texas Tech over. I picked Akron to beat Texas Tech, I think. So we'll see if that pick is crazy. And then, Arizona's up 40, of course. And then Virginia's down early, but still obviously the very beginning of the game. So I will tune into this Kentucky game. That's kind of crazy. Make sure it's muted so y'all don't hear this and I don't get like in trouble. All right. Good luck, have fun. We have a great curve here. Our Yaddle. We don't need Consular. Yes, if you use Consular with initiative, it sucks, but we don't like ever mull for our Consular. Because you just get blown up by their blue leader killing your Consular, which kind of sucks. But we have found in testing so far that since a turn 2 is busted in the mirror. I think I'm going to keep the Itinerant here for the shield. And then probably the Shatter, because against a good player, we're going to be fighting each other's health totals, right? So I'll keep the Shatter over Protect the Pod, even though I run 3 Shatter. Oh, I do run 3 Shatter, though. I do like Protect the Pod for the flip turn, just to snipe their Obi. I'm going to try that out, actually. So I only run for 2 Protect the Pods. I want to try this out. So we'll see if I regret that. Shatter versus Protect the Pod. And, ooh, just an Owen. Ouch. Yeah. So that's it with initiative, just an Owen. So that's going to be rough. And, yeah, I think, Ryan, I think you're right. Boba is just the worst matchup, but I think it's doable. I think it's winnable. It's not like... I also have found that it's like against more casual Boba players, like my win rate against random Q Boba is great. It's like 80% or something like that. But it's obviously against like when you play against like the other top tier players who like know the deck inside and out at this point. That's when it's a really bad matchup. And now double Cinta is tempting, but I don't think I can get rid of the rest of these cards. I think I want to keep the rest of these cards. I have a 3, 4, 5 play, and there's his Cinta with no force, mind you. So I think I also Cinta. But do I XP Yaddle and swing into Cinta, or do I just swing into Cinta with Yaddle and XP? Yeah, I think I just swing into Cinta and this might just be game though. I know it's early. I hate to call games over, but like when it's the mirror and you're down so much so early, it's like I need to whiff pretty bad on what is with your draws against me. It's like consistently now in our testing, it's Jordan. This is like we're getting close to like double-digit games played now, and it's like pretty ridiculous that Jordan's draws are just like consistently so bad. And now we have Yaddle on board, so I'll get rid of that. And then we have Itinerant just for the shield next. That's why Itinerant, even when you don't need the heal, to me it's just been great as a 4/4 shielded. Ezra would be great here too. Do I ever kill Owen? No, I think I keep him off the force here. And run my units in maybe. No, Maz doesn't actually trade up into anything, right? I can XP and then trade up actually. Maybe that's the play over the Itinerant. Do I ever just kill Owen here? Maybe? No, I want to save this swing because I need to. I kind of like the XP Yaddle into trading up into Ezra or Cinta line here. Yeah, I'm gonna take that line, I think. Next turn, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna protect the pod next turn into Anakin, so I'm probably not gonna be like mazzing. Yeah, we get a 3/4 instead of a 4/4 shielded, but we get to get that kill. You know, not only keep off the force, but also get the kill. Yeah, now it's gonna feel pretty bad. Still no force. Yeah, that whiff on turn 1 is really rough. And do I ever just kill the Owen? Maybe. I don't know. I guess I just killed the Owen. Because otherwise I do 4 damage to his base, and then he's gonna heal 2. Gets the Anakin, which is fine. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this. We've got the blue leader as well. Yeah, I think I like that line better than just shopping the itinerant there, I think. Oh, we have a software update. I'm gonna cancel that, do that later. Probably protect the pod this turn. Probably can get rid of the itinerant now, just because we either have blue leader or protect the pod this turn. I kind of like blue leader just to snipe his leader, if he lets me. So we will see here. But we're very ahead. He gets to trade. I'm gonna flip my Obi. I could XP Maz, but he just plays Itinerant, which would get him the Force. That's why I love Itinerant Warrior. They'll get the Force. I'm not gonna go out of my way to like kill that. Question is, do I go out of my way to well? Oh, so now we probably just protect the pod that instead of his leader, and then because blue leader does not kill that. Blue leader was 1 damage off. I don't really want him to be able to XP that. So we'll protect the pod. Do we keep him off the force? Probably. Yeah, probably might as well. Though he has Anakin in hand, right? So maybe he doesn't need the force. Let's think this through. So if I claim and like Anakin down his leader, not super behind considering how it started. Maybe I should have taken a different line. Or I just claim and trade in Obi-Wans, and then you just slam Anakin, and I don't know. Or I trade in here. I already have the Force, and then he kills our leader with Anakin, but then I can kill Anakin with. Yeah, I think I do this. We don't need the Force. We already have it. And I guess we don't need 2 blue leaders now. I'll hold the Cinta. I've been researching Cinta late a lot, so I want to kind of hold it. And I want to check out this game. It is not working. Oh, here we go. Join live. Yeah, there's the Anakin, because now my Anakin plus Maz can kill his Anakin, right? So I saw that line. Does trade, but we're still ahead. Our whole Anakin on board, so I think we're doing fine. On 7, we can do like Shatter plus Cinta, or we can do Ghost, just Ghost, or we can do just Blue Leader. Probably the Shatter plus Cinta. Right, and yeah, this Calorin's gonna help catch them up for sure. Do we do get to Shatter? Not really, actually. We just get to Shatter plus Cinta. And now we don't have an answer to his Yoda, or we don't have a Shatter for his Yoda, but I think it's worth it. I think I just keep denying his force. We're trying this out. We'll see if I need to start pushing base more, but I feel like I'm just gonna win from having a board with Yoda out, basically. Or I could have kept the Consular for like a weenie unit to play with Yoda, but if he just slams Yoda here, I just kill Yoda with Yoda plus Cinta, or Yoda ability plus Cinta. So now he's going in space. So he will get the force. We can pass on the heal since we don't need it, and instead XP our Cinta here. So we'll finally get the Force, but it's probably too late. I gotta need finally Force for you. And now on 8, we probably just don't resource here. We can play one of the big things on the Lamina, and we can keep the rest. Well, I guess you can keep resourcing for Caloran, actually, is probably the reason I should have kept resourcing, but I didn't have one in hand, so I'm fine with just keeping these cards. So I don't know what he can do, considering I can like play 2 units in XP and do 10 damage and kill his Yoda. So this is feeling pretty good. Oh, this is not game 3, this is game 1. I'm slacking on my overlay here. Well, I got some error. I need to change the video resolution. The current resolution is not supported for this configuration. Interesting. There's some issue with my stream apparently, but I'll check that out later. But okay, swings in there. Yeah, I think we just start swinging the base. Nothing. And now we can kill that with Yoda. And we got lethal on board. That's probably gonna be a wrap. Yeah, I just having no turn 1, just having the own is just rough. But yeah. There's the Yoda Saber. He will be alive technically. And now we can just claim. GG. Let's go to the next game. And now we get to Cyborg. Do we ever Cyborg grow you in the mirror? Probably not. It is a lot of HP though. It really gets you to the Force. So we want the Bo-Katans, we want the Galens. We don't want the Hyperspace Disaster. We don't want the Heroic Arcs. We can take out 1 Typho, 1 Itinerant, and go on to 2/2/2. So I think that my theory is with the 3/3, I don't know, I could end up doing this main deck: 2 Itinerant, 2 Galen, 2 Typho. But I'm trying to 3/3 because you bring the Galens in, and you can kind of like say it's I don't want the heal or I don't want the Sentinel. I can swap those out, and then here maybe the Owen. The draw is nice, but I'm putting in more top end. Basically, it's kind of how I sideboard with Hantu Blue. I'll keep the Saber for the reach, so like trade up into stuff. Seems pretty good to me. So taking out yeah, I don't think Grogu's good enough in the mirror even, because the thing about it, like, you just attack into him with like your 3/5s twice or something. I don't know. The theory doesn't seem to be good. Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to be good enough, but we'll see. Oh, okay, 20 seconds in overtime now for Kentucky and Santa Clara. Who did I pick? I think I picked... I actually don't remember who I picked. Let me take a quick peek at my bracket. I picked Santa Clara. Oh, no! Excuse me. Pardon me, folks. Great hand. We got Consular into Cinta, or we have Ghosts as our possible... I think this is the line. So we go Consular. If he has Consular into like blue leaders, stop our Consular or something, then we can go Cinta into Itinerant, or we can cheat out the Ghost next turn just to get a big body out. Pretty good hand. We've had some really good draws today, folks. If this could be our draws at the tournament, that would be awesome next week. Don't bet against your cat. Oh, you're a Wildcat fan, D-House? I didn't know that. Let me just remind you, if you weren't here, I don't know if you're here yesterday, but go see if he has the Maz. He has to have the Maz now. My like, oh, I got a Maz. I don't think I need the Maz though. We're going 3, 4, 5. I can just cheat at the Ghost this turn. The problem is cheating at the Ghost. No, the Ghost should be a huge threat in space that you have to answer. So, we're gonna go ahead and play out the Ghost and then claim. And ooh, we drew a blue leader here. So we probably cheat that out, or we'd play, if we had a Typho, would be awesome here. Probably the Blue Leader into Mina or Gunji. And then we'll have 1 resource left. I think we'll just fill out the resource. It's fine. We're still cheating it out. It's still a 1 resource cheat, so it's totally fine, right? So let's do that. Oh wait, undo. I hit the wrong button. And then which one do we kill? The 2/4 that can become a 3/5 or the 3/5? Just thinking about it. I think Gunji. I don't know. Don't want to give him the draw if he doesn't. Maybe you force him to have it disclosed is my thinking, but I don't know. Force him to choose now. Like, do you trade? Yeah, you take the trade and the draw, I guess. He's got Typho and Ezra. They're both pretty good, but they're not going to stop my Consular next turn. So now if I top deck like a Kellerin, it's gonna be kind of nutty. Might just shatter here. Might just shatter here. Or we can play on 7 resources. We can play Itinerant plus Cinta. Is that the move? Well, it's not Typho for sure, so that's an interesting line to try. Maz? Is it Maz? Is it Maz? Is it Maz Kanata? It's Maz Kanata, isn't it? Okay, I'm saying Maz. Maz. All right. So I think here, I don't think just shattering feels good. I think we just cheat out stuff. We cheat out the Itinerant for 2. And then play Cinta. I think we just get the board. I think we just get our board like crazy. We're just getting so much resources cheated out. That yeah, he's gonna be able to swing for 5 to base here. But we also have a 5/6 swing. I'm interested to try this line where I won game 1. I'm up 1-0. I put that way over there. I can't reach, but he didn't have a turn 1 play, so it's kind of a wash. But this is in game 2. I had a Consular start, and he had Gunji. So kind of go figure, right? Let's swing the 5 to base. It's putting on a 3-turn clock, right, with the Ghost. Like, it's 3 turns. It's gonna just, I don't know. But the problem with playing the Ghost turn 2 is that I'm not establishing my board at all on the ground. So now I'm like losing ground. But maybe that's okay. Maybe that's okay. I think I'm fine with this because if he kills it with Typho, yeah, then I get to kill Typho with Obi here. And then I'm fine with Obi dying, honestly, because I want to. You guys get the Force back. I'll get the Force back. He has the Ezra. Am I XPing my Ghost or am I XPing the Itinerant? Probably the Ghost. Because the XP on the Itinerant doesn't let him trade up into anything. So I'll do the Ghost. That seems fine to me. We got Shatter. We drew a Lando. We could do Shatter plus Gunji, but I'm probably gonna go for Shatter or Lando here. Lando's a very nice draw. It's a nice, just chunky unit. Because if he like shatters our Ghost here, or like, you know, there's some removal, then we can just slam the Lando. So yeah, he heals there. Do we ever try to just race now? Is the question. I think we can. We're still 2 turns away from Yoda. Now I got 2 swing lethal with the Ghost here. So maybe I should have XP'd the Itinerant actually and swung with the Ghost first, but it's okay. I can hold the shatter. And now we'll play the Lando, because Lando eats up the blue leader here. Yeah, this is seeming pretty good. This is seeming pretty good. That, again, I question whether the turn 2 Ghost is going to be good, because you don't lose control of ground, but you get a 5-6 in space on turn 2, so it's going to be pretty good. And then we'll do it on the itinerant, I guess. Doesn't really matter. We'll keep the space unit to keep lane dodging here. So there's a Kelleran into Maz is not gonna do it. GG. Another set. Maybe get some real draws. Yeah, that was a 2-0 win, but not like a no. AJ, I'm not in Vader today. I'm back to my main chicken. GG's, Jordan. Thanks everyone for playing today. I got another 20-ish minutes on stream. So, oh wait, what? Did the game over? Did Kentucky win? Damn, Kentucky won with that 3. That's crazy. Dang it. But yeah, what's up, AJ? Assuming that's AJ on this Holly Smuggler, or if it's a different smuggler, I apologize. But yeah, we're on Vader yesterday to try it out because we got the showcase, but I'm pretty locked into Obi-Wan. Like, I've got it sleeved up. I'm playing it tonight on the late night gaming stream, so tune into that. I'll link it in our Discord. But yeah, Obi-Wan's felt really good. Wait, did I use the right SWU stats? Let's find out. I don't think I used the right SWU stats there. Dang it, I did not use the right SWU stats for those for those matches against wait, I don't think I even used it against Justin, did I? It doesn't really matter that much, it's just a couple games, but I'm still new. One thing I've done, I can do, you know, I've shown I have 2 SWU stats links I use now, one for random queue and one for non-random queue. So that's a crazy 3. I just saw the 3 from Kentucky. Dang, that's a crazy 3. I think most of us are. I know myself, Taxter, and Carlos, I believe, are. Assuming Carlos is able to sleep up a deck. I'm not sure about Micah. But yeah, I'm really excited, though. I only have the 1 deck, so I might try to sleep up another deck. The problem is, though, I only ever got the 1 Carbonite box, so I don't have much. I need to see if I can get some packs today. Maybe that's a possibility to pick some up before stream, but yeah, I'm loving this deck so far. You know, like I said, I sleeved it up yesterday while watching some March Madness, and this felt very good. You know, I played some great players today, lost the bad matchup in a close game, learned maybe that Grogu is not the tech card I'm looking for, but we have other options to try against Boba. I think, look at my notes here. You know, I could try out the Jade Squadron in the sideboard as another way to bridge that turn. I think going Ghost, Jade Squadron, and then Hyperspace Disaster is like an unwinnable line for space decks, right? It's just so good. Yeah, DoorDash packs, that'd be pretty awesome, right, Austin? There's the Tantive, but I don't know about the Tantive because it's also a 7-drop. I think I want something to like bridge that turn on the 6-resource turn. So like Lost and Forgotten could be good. I could try that again. Jade Squadron could be good. Even just throwing the Purgle in is more 5-drop Sentinels in the sideboard. I think actually, maybe Graceful Purgle in the sideboard is the play for Boba. Because I think I found that to win that game, I haven't tracked it too closely, but I wonder how many games I actually win where I don't have Ghost on 5. When I don't have a 5-resource Sentinel to stop the big swing. So when they get the pick of the litter with like Cinta or Topple, that's where I also need to consider Galen on the main deck. Is one thing I've considered. Oops, I closed the wrong tab. Galen main deck because that way I can stop Topple in game 1. So I would consider, again, for my 4 drops, I'm on 3 Typho, 3 Itinerant, but I would consider going to 2 and 2 to fit 2 of a third 4 drop, whether that's 2 Galen, 2 Ezra's again, or whatever. Ezra was okay against Jordan, but I don't think Ezra was that great. Like it healed that 1 Sentinel, but yeah, I don't think Grogu's the answer. I also can go back to like cut the Grogu's, go to 3 Galen, 3 Hyperspace Disasters in the side. The Heroic Arcs felt pretty good against Boba, right, when I saw it on curve. Otherwise, yeah, I think we can keep playing. We can play a couple more games. Quick call if anyone here wants to play a quick set before I end today. I'm free right now. If you're free for like 20 minutes, you can play a set. So let me go ahead and see. I'm gonna delay for a second here. Yeah, all right. Tom, you want to hop in? All right. Go ahead and maybe shoot me a quick DM on Discord, and we'll get this going. So let me go ahead. I'll create a lobby. Yeah, I used the wrong list. Yeah, you can see I used the wrong. Okay, the problem was I went to that one random game before Jordan. That's why I used the wrong list. And then create a lobby. Yeah, let's see. We're gonna start over. Oops. This is gonna be a game 1 again, and okay. All right, we got the invite link sent over to Tom. All right. So yeah, let's see what we got to play against today for our last match of the day for this week's stream. I'll be back next week, Monday, Tuesday for sure. This time, usual time, 11 to 2 Central. Might do probably not Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday. And Saturday I've got Adepticon. So we'll see. I'm trying to talk to Loopy about whether we can stream or not. But all right, I got some space aggro here, which would be a nice compliment to our stream. We had the Vel, kind of mid-range AN deck. We had against Bobby Sapphire, we had Ryan Resources Padme, like a mid-range hero deck that's it's kind of that we kind of ate up with our pretty great draws, right? And then we played Justin from LXO on Boba Lake Country and lost that one. Found out the Grogu is not the answer for sure. And then now we're playing Tom here on Poe Yellow Splash. So that's our stream summary. Let's go ahead. I think we can keep this because we got Consular. Although I almost wonder if like the Restore is better, but we have the Blue Eater here and the Yoda Saber. I probably don't need these big ground sentinels, but I'll keep one of them in case I need to have a 4-drop. It's not bad because Poe does flip the ground eventually at some point, right? So I'll keep the Typho. There's the black one. We never like claim just to ambush and Blue Eater. No, that'd be dumb. Go ahead and claim, and now what do we do? We could cheat out. No, that would be dumb. We technically can cheat out Blue Leader, ambush the space, and then play the just that'd be kind of bad. Here now, I'm hoping this Consular just lives for a while, so I get to cheat these guys out. So maybe I get rid of the Captain Typho. Is that greedy? Maybe that's greedy. Yeah, I don't think I want to be playing Kelleran on 5 even. It's a little greedy. Yep, there's our Poe. So, I think we just play the Bleeder out. We don't ambush, and then we XP it up. And if he trades in, then we can claim and cheat out Anakin with Consular and finish off the black one. So I'm gonna go ahead and it does get the ping, but now we get to trade up. So there's the trade, keeps us off the force. Yeah, I think that's fine with me. And now, ooh, do we just shed? No, we want to get the force back, so we're gonna play the Typho. And to either, I guess do we get rid of the Anakin now? And then we have the Maz plus Yoda Saber for the flip turn, and we have the Shatter for something scarier. Or do we keep the Anakin instead of the Shatter? No, I'll keep the Shatter, because I could be left with the Anakin, like, kind of awkward, like, not doing much. So we're gonna just slam Typho. I think it's just the play. I mean, we're on the first 2 turns, we haven't taken any damage, so that's kind of good. I mean, he had to trade his unit into our Blue Eater. There also was a case of probably just XP. I probably should, in hindsight, should just XP the Consular. And then if he baited the trade, then I would play the Anakin. So I guess I can go ahead and swing for 1. And we're just gonna take this. Do we just take 6 damage here? We don't really want red 5 pinging us. We'll just take the 6 damage. We're gonna heal a bit from Yoda Saber probably. That's interesting. Do we ever just shatter here? Do we ever just shatter like the Y-Wing or the red 5? But then we can't cheat anything out. We're probably not cheating anything out this turn. So the Consular has been kind of a dud. The Consular in space, I kind of just want a Yaddle. It's for that Mina in opening hand might have just been better. But it made him do some weird plays maybe that maybe, you know, I don't know. I don't think I like Shatter here. I think I like the Saber plus I think I like the Saber plus Maz. I gotta say that over and over again. Maz Kanata. Maz Kanata. I'm so bad at pronouncing things. Y'all probably know by now. But Maz, not Maz. It's Maz. Okay. There's the red 5 swing. We're kind of just baiting it out. I think I'm just gonna flip. So that means I also can put some damage from the indirect on Obi here. I'm gonna put 1 on. Maybe 2 on Obi. And then Yoda Saber. See what we got here. Yeah, I did it wrong again. What is it then, Taxter? Maz? No, Maz. It's Maz, right? Maz. You know what? How to pronounce Maz Kanata? Maz Kanata. Rhymes with jazz or mass? Sounds like M plus AZ in camera. What? Maz. It's Maz. It's Maz Kanata. Maz Kanata, right? Okay. It's not that hard. What do you do? Oh, nice. You bounced Typho. That's fine. I think we still just go 8 to base. Give the XP here. Oh no. Wrong. And then we'll just swing in there. I don't know. We're kind of winning the race now. Well, not really. 13, we got 16. Don't know. Oh, now we can do. Probably not shooting out Yoda, even if his Consular lives. Like, you might just swing with red 5 and kill Consular. In that case, on 6, we can either shatter or we can Typho. I'll probably get rid of the blue leader then. Seems wrong, but oh, the AN into Obi? Okay. Makes sense, I guess. So now I think I can I can protect the pod to kill the red 5 and then cheat out the Typho. Nice. That actually is a pretty good line. Oh wait, or we could just cheat it out Yoda. No, we want the Yoda heal actually. We can wait a turn or 2 for Yoda. We don't want to take that damage. So there's Beguile. He bounces the Maz. I think he should have bounced the Consular after seeing my hand, honestly. He's got no other pings. We would put 1 on Typho and the rest on our base, I guess. And now we can, I think we shatter that now and play either Mina or Maz. It's Maz? It's Maz. It's Maz Kanata? Maz Kanata. Okay, I could see that. Maz. I think I get rid of the Mina. We're probably just shattering that because he flips to ground, but then he can't do anything to our. He gets to get to our Typho. So go ahead and shatter that, and then can swing the Consular for 3. Sudden Ferocity is a bit spooky if he has another bounce, I guess. Yeah, but if he has a way to bounce. Ooh. Ooh. That will do it. Well, he's not lethal, right? Do we have to claim though if he has another AN? If he has another AN, we could lose if we don't claim and go in for Yoda. I don't think we need to. Well, if we swing 3 to base here, we could actually have lethal next turn. I think that's the line. If he has another AN, that's fine. Doesn't have it. Okay. And now we get to play our Yoda, heal a bunch, probably, and kill the... I love Yoda. The fact that you can heal and kill something. Whew. Mazda, Miss Kanata. Miss Kanata, if you're nasty. Wait, what? I don't actually get that. I'm not that young. GG. Consular, always good. We had that kind of weird start, but it forced him to do that trade, but the Consular was lived the whole game, so yeah, I think we got this one here, folks. So this is game 1. Axe Wolves instead of Cinta Karn. I like glanced at Axe. I was like, that's kind of interesting, but hard to ignore. Actually, I mean, I guess you get to immediately XP it into a 4/4. But the problem is, once something attacks into it, it loses the shield or whatever. Then it's a 3/3, and it doesn't give you, force. So I don't think so. I'd run that. I think that instead over Cinta, I would consider, what's it called? 3-drop Obi-Wan or 3-drop Ezra are the two. Probably Obi-Wan is the one I'd try out. GG. Let's go to the next game. And we are putting in our space stuff. We take out our Kellerans for our hyperspace disasters, bring in our heroic arcs. Might still want Galen to call her AN, honestly. So we can take out some of our ground sentinels. We still want a good amount. We'll take out 1 Typho. Maybe we're putting in a lot of 4-drops though, so maybe we don't. We're putting in 4 4-drops. Maybe that's a lot. Maybe cut the Landos. Cut them 5. I think we want to be playing something else, like Ghost, and then is it itinerant? But it's an aggro deck. I want all my itinerants. Maybe it's the Galen. I only need the 1 Galen. Then it's like, why bring Galen in at all, right? I'll try it out. We'll just try the two. Oh wait, I can cut a Shatter. No, we'll just try this out. I don't know. I'll cut in this, trimming that itinerant there, but I wanted to be a little quicker because Tom had been ready for a second. I try to be mindful of that sometimes. And we got the Consular start again into Masterpiece. This is a great hand. The question is, do we keep the Yoda? I want to protect the pod. I think I put the Typho down, and I guess it's the Yoda. Just so that, like, if we have a way to ping our Consular, we can play the Cinta to get the Force and lock up the ground arena. Or we just commit to playing the Masterpiece, actually. And if he denies our Force, he denies our Force. I think that's the line, actually. Which I don't know what his outs are here. I haven't looked at this deck closely enough. And oh, top deck button right there. We got a Ghost if this lives. So if it doesn't live, now we can get rid of the Typho because we have 3, 4, 5. But if Consular gets to do its thing here, yep, we get to play our Ghost, which seems pretty good. Although it does just trade here, which kind of sucks, but there's no reason to dirtle. I forgot about oh, it doesn't go for the, wow. I for sure would have traded up and then pinged. No, Now we don't need 2 masterpieces. We don't have anything to really cheat this turn. We can play with 6 resources, but we can play. Yeah, we can't really use the. So we can XP. So we use the force to XP. Is what I'm seeing. And now. Yeah, well, I guess if we. Oh, now I see. Because if I XP to a Sentinel, he just gets to trade anyway. I probably do that, or do I protect the pod? I probably protect that. I can just protect the pod to kill the black one. I'm a little wary of ground right now. This is a tough one. I might just go to base here. I'm just gonna go to base here. Yeah, like force him to trade. Yeah, kind of like we both kind of changed our mind, right? And now I probably Heroic Arc here seems pretty good to kill the Nemec. Yeah, I think Heroic Arc, it was a very solid sideboard card. And this is now game 2. Up 1-0. He has the red 5. So he attacks in there. We're just gonna XP up the Heroic Arc to get the force back. Though he has another ping, we lose the force, which kind of sucks. Ooh. Yeah, now I'm definitely glad we XP'd up. So now we can trade into that. That seems quite good. Don't need 2 Sintas. So now though, if we want to use the force to cheat something, we have 7 resources. If we want to use that, we have to what is our line here? I think we want to cheat something out. Maybe it's the Cinta. We cheat out the Cinta, and then we either can Masterpiece or protect the pod. I'm gonna do that. You can swing 4 to base, sure. But we're preparing ourselves to save the 4 damage from Poe. So we're gonna want to sequence this to like flip Obi next, probably. Alex, I'm sorry. I tried like 1 game of Chewy deck. I got distracted, so I did actually give it a real shot off stream and give you some feedback. So how's it been going though? You're still liking it a lot? Like I haven't seen any Chewy blues at all. But I think we know blue red is pretty good. And there's the Beguile. Now do we Heroic Arc? Now we probably protect the pod to kill the 4/5 is my thinking. And now he can flip the. Okay, he doesn't flip yet. He should have probably flipped with Poe first. He could have swung with Poe before. Basically wanted to kill Consular before I put a Sentinel in front of the Consular. But we're kind of like, we're at 5 damage each on base. I've got a better board right now. You could have the BD one, but I think I didn't like getting rid of that early Yoda, but just like, I think I had to. Yeah, let's see. Oh, I see, Alex. Yeah. I'll play on stream sometime. I need to figure out my schedule for next week. Probably not next week, 'cause I only have like 2 days to stream next week. So I'm probably do like 1 limited day. If you want to actually play some limited games next week, Alex, that'd be awesome. I'll reach out to you afterwards. I'll schedule some limited games. And now it's probably the Masterpiece. We have our 4 drops of choice. Actually, no, we don't need the 2 itinerants, I don't think, at this point. We want to play the Mina this turn, probably. But now this is where you start turning the corner with Obi-Wan. You get some Sentinels down. But yeah, I want to get some limited prep. Because Alex, if you just joined late, a week from yesterday, so 6 days from today, I have a sealed tournament at Adepticon. So need to get ready for that. We can probably swing here safely. But even though Heroic Arc is a nice kill for Poe here. Yeah, there's the Sabine. Don't know if I even want to kill Poe this turn, to be honest. Because he gets back to piloting next turn, but let's go ahead and play our 2-drop that we're playing for sure. And then it's either between Heroic Arc, Masterpiece, or Itinerant Warrior here. Oh, it's not PQ. It's at Adepticon, just like a miniatures gaming convention typically. Well, the collateral damage there is interesting. But then that turns on my heroic arc, so I'm gonna do that. Yeah, heroic arc is quite good. I've been drawing straight fire all day today. It's not a PQ, but it is run by FFG, so it is an official event, and there's some really sweet mat. This Vader, Fear, and Dead mat. I'll just show it all. I have it bookmarked pretty much. This Vader mat is the top 8 mat. It's no top cut. It's just 6 rounds of Swiss, sealed Thursday, Friday. The 6 rounds of Swiss premiere on Saturday. So I'm really excited for it. Yeah, top 8 gets this mat. Hoping to get at least 1, if not 2. And we drew into Galen, which we don't really need at this point. We'll probably keep, yeah, probably don't need the Galen. We have such control of the board. We have basically a lethal this turn. We'll be 1 off. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, it's tough when I had Consular. I mean, Ghost turn 2 is crazy. Yeah, we're just gonna go swing to lethal now. Definitely some high rolls today. So the variance is in my favor today. Adepticon is here in Milwaukee. I say at the Bears Center where the regional was, the exact same convention center. I'm pretty pumped, but I don't know how the turnout's gonna be because it's like with PQs coming up and there's obviously no points on the line here. Like, I don't think people are really traveling for this. So, while it is gonna be pretty awesome, I don't know, like, we'll just pad our stats and flood the board. GG's, thanks for playing. Yeah, GG's, Tom. Yeah, I mean, if I draw the nuts, I feel very good about my space matchup. If I draw, like, and I have a lot of space interaction cards, it definitely feels better. Like, Hantu Blue, the space matchup felt crazy. It was like, do I get entrenched or not? And in this deck, it's like, well, do I get Blue Leader? Do I get Masterpiece? Do I get Protect the Pod? Do I get Shatterpoint? Do I get Ghost? Like, I have so many interaction cards. So, yeah, GG's, Tom. Thanks for playing. That's going to be it for today's stream. We'll do one last look at the deck list. Honestly, today's list felt very good. And I don't have any immediate changes besides taking out the Grogu's. I would put in third Galen, third Hyperspace Disaster, but I'm going to keep trying on other cards in that slot. But Heroic Arcs felt very good post-board. Like, bringing those in against these space decks. Because the fact that it not only is it ping for 2, which our deck doesn't have any other pings, it also can XP up to a 5/4, which then against like Boba can kill a punishing one, a 3/5 punishing one, or, you know, whatever. It's great. I think it's great. I think it's good enough stats and it's a good ability that I'm going to keep it in the sideboard, you know, for now. Because Galen, Disaster, and Bows are like my locks right now for 6 slots in the sideboard. So the 4 are up for grabs. But otherwise, the list is feeling very good today. I'm going to go watch some basketball and hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in. Couple quick plugs. We got our free Discord down below. If we're not already in there, we have a free tournament. It'll be this Sunday night, 6:30 Central. We had 28 players last week because we offer free prizing for our free tournament, which is pretty awesome. And yeah, I do some coaching as well if you're interested, especially in Obi-Wan. I'm getting a pretty good grasp on this deck. I'm writing out a guide right now that I'm going to post probably either behind our Patreon or for sale in like a week or so. Looking to get this guide done. That'll be a growing guide too as I play it. So enough plugs for now. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, and I'll see you all Monday morning. Have a great weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.